eyes closed, I'm slowly falling to the music and the atmosphere. Now and then I feel lights fading softly all over me, and I remember last year when I was alone in my bed with all these thoughts in my head and living silently inside. It's so late in the night, my mind is drifting away. Then I dream about times I wish for a new, happier day. If a hand could reach out right now and save my life somehow, I'll face the sun again as soon as this dreary night ends.
One, two, three. Hi! Don't wanna go down like this. My head's in a place that I don't miss. So ugly, so grumpy. Sleeping in the meantime, just stay comfy. Once everything's said and done, I know I'll be okay, I will overcome. I'm hoping, I'm coping, I'm here. I remember last year
when I was alone in my bed, unhappy thoughts in my head, and living silently inside. Just keeping on to myself, wished I could be somewhere else, back when I could only hide.
It's so late in the night, my mind is drifting away. Then I dream about times I wished for a new, happier day.
If a hand could reach out right now and save my life somehow, I'll face the sun again as soon as this dreary night ends. It's so late,
In the night,
my mind is drifting away. And I dream about times I wished for a new, happier day. If a hand could reach out right now and save my life somehow, I'll face the sun again as soon as this dreary night ends. I'll face the sun again as soon as this dreamy night ends.
Hello everyone! Welcome to the stream. I see that it is late gang up in here, and I hope you all are doing very well today, and that you're not too tired, but even if you are, that I hope you have a good night when you do end up falling asleep tonight. And if you want to fall asleep to my stream, that is totally cool with me, because I'm aware it is kind of late. But as you can tell by the title, I just finished my finals, took my last final today. I am all done for the semester and wanted to just chill with a little bit of Minecraft, if that's all good with you guys. So how's it going, late gang? How are we doing? I I really appreciate you all being here. Thank you guys so much. Also, I just wanted to say huge thank you for 2,500 followers, 2.5K. That is awesome. Thank you guys so much for that. We don't have a follower goal for 2.5K, but we do for 3,000. And I think it's an art stream, a drawing stream. Would have to keep that grind. I hope you enjoy the beach though. That sounds good. That sounds fun. Congrats. Thank you guys. I'm so glad y'all are doing good. Finished homework. We're in the same boat, honey. We got it. We got it. It's such a good feeling to just be done, right? Ooh, She-Ra's great. I'm assuming you're talking about the new one. I'll be honest, I actually have not seen the new one yet. Not that I don't want to, but you'll learn about me if you stick around long enough. I'm so bad about, like, watching shows, like actual TV shows. I'm so bad about it. I can't do it for some reason. I'm just really, really terrible. But so, like, I want to watch it, but I watched the old She-Ra, like, the original one. I watched, like, all of that. It's so good. How did you make your starting soon screen? I actually purchased it off of Etsy. I learned that there's a lot of really cute things on Etsy. So if any of you are looking to stream and stuff, I don't recommend buying it right off the bat kind of thing. It was a sub goal for me to purchase this, so I used the money I got from subs. Hang on. Oh god. Sorry, this is a good song, but I don't want lyrics right now, sorry. I don't recommend purchasing it right off the bat because I believe that while it's important to put effort into your streams, if you're not currently making money off of your streams, you shouldn't you can make such nice starting soon screens and stuff without spending any money. So yes. But if you are making money off of Twitch and stuff, then Etsy is really cool. I learned. What should you draw? You should draw a narwhal. Nessie is the icon for. Oh! I should talk about this. Hydrate. Shoot, I have a water bottle. I do. I found it. There's gonna be a face cam today, just by the way, guys. Oh, let's go, Cran. So excited. But what was I gonna say? Sorry. I was talking about narwhals. So, most of you probably don't have these sub badges, as I know a lot of you are more recent subs. But I finally updated my sub badges, so we now have like iterations of them that's beyond just the Nessie icon. So you'll learn the mascot of this channel is Nessie, the narwhal. But then as you advance, you'll go on to Narissa, who's the blue narwhal. Nyx, who is the pink narwhal, and then our 1-year subs get this like corally yellow narwhal, who I think, sorry, because that's a very recent addition to my narwhal hierarchy. So I have plushies, guys. I don't have a Nyx plushie yet. I'm gonna get one, but I have a Nessie and a Narissa. I've had them for a really long time. But I made a new iteration for like the 1-year subs, or actually it's more like 8-month subs. I think the 1-year subs have a crown. But it's like this corally yellow one, and I believe their name was Narwhali, but I don't like that name if I'm being honest. Does anyone have any good N names that aren't like Nicole or Ness? Wait, no, Ness. We already have Nessie. Nancy, like that sounds. No, I'm not gonna say that. But no. Hang on, let me look up. I had a name. What was it? Oh, Narzi was their name. But I don't know if I like Narzi or not. So if you guys can, you guys are more than welcome to help me come up with a name for our corally yellow little 1-year sub-tier narwhal friend we have. And all of these narwhals can be found in the emote section on my Discord. I don't know if anyone noticed that, but they are all there. There's Nessie, Narissa, Nyx, and it is labeled Narzi for now, but again, you guys are welcome to rename that specific narwhal.
Was this question on the exam?
No, I don't think so. That doesn't look familiar at all.
I kind of remember how to do it, kind of not. Is it, you take that, and then times it by 2, because there's 2 semesters, and then would you add those together, since it's like we're adding up? Okay.
But you would times that one by 2, because it's per semester.
Oh, per semester. Okay, so yeah, times that by 2, then add them together, Would you add all 3 of them together? All 3 of these?
I think so. Well, that one that's like a payment kind of thing. So that's how much they cost, and then that you add to his.
So the semester you add to his saved.
Yeah.
And then what do you do with these added numbers?
So that's his expenses plus his income. So you're gonna subtract them.
Cool. Okay, cool.
Sorry, guys. My cousin has yet to take her final. I finished my final, but we have the same final, so she's about to do hers right now. So sorry about that. I was helping her with a math question. I saw Sky Luffy said, "I'm new to chat. Should I follow you and why?" Everyone should follow because it's such a vibe here, and it's all accepting, all welcoming, and we're just here to have a good, fun time. Everyone is welcome here in my community. So, for today's stream, so I don't know how many of you are familiar with my family server I have with my sisters and stuff, but I want to build a barn on there. But before I hop straight into that world, I want to, Sir Narswal sounds lovely. Noodle, Nelly, Noodle. Oh shoot. Hang on, I need to delete this world. I didn't mean to make that world. I want to go into creative and just practice building because I'm not a builder whatsoever. I don't know how to build. I don't. So, I want to hop into a creative world and just try out a few styles before we hop into the actual survivor world and build it. If that sounds cool. Okay. Do you know any Spanish? I wish I did. I genuinely want to learn Spanish so bad. I only know very basic Spanish because I took like 2 years in high school and that is it. So, yeah. Come on. I know you can recognize Minecraft. There it goes. Okay, so actually I made a new skin though, guys. I'm really excited about it. Like, look at it. I think it's adorable. I'm really excited about this skin. I've been wanting to update my skin for forever. I'm not done with it, if I'm being completely honest. The hair isn't exactly what I want yet, but this is what I have for now, and I'm really excited about it. And yeah, I've been really wanting to change my skin to this for such a long time, and so I finally did it. I'm really excited, you know? It looks nice. Thank you so much. Look at this little village. I love the villages in the new update. They look so much nicer than they ever did before. Cat! Oh! Okay, so anyways, I want to try... Hang on. I want to try building a barn. And I know what I want it to look like in my head, but if I actually can pull it off is gonna be a surprise to everyone here, I guarantee you. I'm just grabbing things that I know I'll probably need from the get-go. Okay, sounds good, that looks good. I see my name is latest sub, also your skin looks so cool. Thank you so much, and you are my latest sub. So thank you so much for the sub, Crayon. I know you subbed last stream, but I do appreciate it. Okay, okay. Guys, I don't know how to build. So all I know is I do want it to be... Gosh, I want it to look good. I want it to look good so bad. I'm not gonna be able to build anything nice. It's not gonna happen, is it? I'm gonna have to look up a freaking tutorial and it's gonna be sad. Hello, Ever. How are you, Queen? I am doing great. Thank you so much. Yes.
So, add those together.
Uh-huh.
Multiply that 2, add it to that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so multiply that by 2. And then you just subtract those 2?
Yes. Wait, it's just how much you saved? Sorry guys, hang on.
Because figure out how much he has left, I guess. Yeah. It should just be times that by 2, add it to that number, times that one by 2, add those together, and then subtract it. Yeah, that's what it should be.
What am I building? Bro, I don't even know. I'm trying to build a barn. I'm really trying to build a barn. Like, I know what I want in my head, but I don't think I can recreate it. I don't have any faith in myself, guys. I don't build. I'm just not, like, I could follow a tutorial great, you know? but actually building, I don't know how to do it. I would love to learn. My goal one day is to have someone teach me how to build. I know how to make a roof. Maybe we go the roof way with it. Because I do know how to make a roof. I do. Like, I actually know how to make a roof. I've made so many. So maybe we go the roof route with it. I mean, that already looks better, right? Do I want to use a darker wood? I don't. Hang on. What does dark oak look like? Hey, I'm new here. Welcome. I'm building a stable barn in my world. Oh, that's so cool. I love the overlay for your stream. Thank you so much. Chose the best wood in your opinion? I do want to just try the dark wood first. Because I'm going for a very dark... Oh my gosh. Is the music loud for you guys? It's loud in my ear a little bit. Also, this is just a louder song. It's showtime. You'll notice that a lot of my music is Undertale. And I've never actually played the game. That is the sub goal, I believe, right? Yeah, if we hit 65 subs. It used to be 75, but we did hit a drop-off point. So the numbers honestly should just kind of continue going down for a while here, probably. Because a lot of my subs are gifted. Okay, no, that's way too high. Maybe that?
Is it the months? Because it says equals total of 8 months.
I mean, sometimes the months come into play, but it's the fact that it doesn't, like, it's not asking anything about month or years or anything. It's just semester. So, I don't think so. Maybe we bring it up 1?
I got the same answer and it says it's not right.
We can do that, maybe? No, that doesn't look good. Does that look better? Guys, I don't know how to build. A hydrate? Okay.
Should I times it by 8?
I don't think so. I hope you hit the sub goal. It'll be super fun to see you play Undertale. I want to play it so bad. I'm gonna play it. But I think it would be a good sub goal because I thought it would be a good sub goal. Guys, I know what I want, I just don't know how to recreate it. Okay, maybe maybe I start with the pins, because I want it to be like super like open-y, like not like a building, more like almost just like a canopy. I think that's the right word.
It's saying it's incorrect.
Have you hydrated? I did. I think you should stick with the spruce. I mean, yeah, honestly though, the issue I'm having right now is the shape rather than the material. We can really worry about material after, but I need to figure out what kind of shape we're doing, because I don't know how to build. And I know a lot of you came from the snifferish rate. And trust me, I am not snifferish. I cannot
Did you get
build.
it right?
No. I'm just talking in general. My summary assignment didn't even have a how did I do kind of thing. It was just, you know what, you try your best and we'll tell you if you failed or not. Yep.
Couldn't.
Boop, boop. You're making me want to build now? Bro, I've been watching a lot of building stuff recently because I've also just been building a lot in different worlds and things. So...
Would this change anything? These two things right here?
Oh. Yes.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
You divide your answer by 8.
The total answer that I get?
Oh, not by 8, sorry. Whatever 8 times 2 is, so 16, I think.
Okay.
But, yes. I've been watching a lot of building stuff recently, guys, and I want to build. Like, I want to just start building a lot, to just get better at it. Because I know that's, like, you know, like, you can only get better if you practice. Oh, there's not a middle. Okay, we reduce these by a size. 16, I believe, because it's monthly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Divide what, though?
Your total, the answer you kept getting, you divide that by, or do I make it bigger? Bigger or smaller? I'd rather do smaller. Wait, guys, what do I do? Bigger or smaller? Do I increase these by 1? Here. I'll do it both ways, and then you guys can tell me which way you like better. So that would be the middle.
Yeah, it's by 8 instead of 16.
Okay.
Cool. Figure that out.
Okay, and then I'll just destroy this for now. For builder art, I really want to just start building more. So you guys might see more like chill building streams. Just like it's like road to learning how to build kind of thing, you know? Okay, wait, no, that didn't fix that. Okay, there. It's a 1, 2, 1, 2. So yeah, so I might just be streaming more. Oh, and this is the thing. So, because I just finished finals, it means I am now in my spring break. Which means I'm gonna try to set a goal for myself to stream every day of my break. Aside from possibly Sundays. Sundays I might not stream. But that means you'll get Saturday streams, because we didn't used to stream on Saturday because of school. But because now it's a break. Okay. Here, real quick, guys. Do we like the... Here, I'll punch out the gates, too. Oh, wait. Those were gates. Never mind. My bad. I'll just put in the gates, then. Do we like the bigger one, the bigger pins, or the smaller pins? So basically, do we want like a big barn, or, you know, I'm leaning more towards the big ones. What about you guys? Yeah, I like the bigger pins too. We're gonna go with that. Yeah, bigger. Cool. Sounds like a plan, Stan. But yeah, so I'm gonna make a goal to try to stream every day. The only exception to that, and again, my break is only gonna be a week, guys, like about a week. The only exception to that is my friend is coming to visit me for a few days here. And depending on what she wants to do, because she is a streamer herself, but I want to obviously spend time with her because we don't live in the same state anymore because I go to college out of state, so we don't get to see each other very often. Also, am I lagging? I think we're okay. I don't get to see each other anymore that often. So I want to spend as much time with her as I can, obviously. So I might not stream while she's visiting, but it's really up to her, because I could also stream like with her, and we could do streams together and stuff like that, like something like that, if that's what she wants to do. It's really up to her, because again, she's flying. She's the one paying to fly down and come and see me. So, yeah. Okay. So we have the pins. Now we just need to figure out the flippin' structure. Okay, maybe I should look up some kind of reference. Okay, I'll be honest, guys. I was watching a sniff stream, and I know that they said you should just build and like don't look at like references or tutorials or stuff like that. But I don't know how to build, and I don't know what I want to do. So I think looking at references aren't bad for a first start, right? I don't know. And to be fair, like if I end up copying a design, I don't really care like that much. Oh, this is cute, but is that what I want? Okay, that's actually so freaking pretty. No, I'm gonna try to actually build something without a tutorial for once, okay? I'm gonna do it. Gosh, I'm so jealous. I can't build to save my life. Oh, where? I heard it. Where are you? Oh, I want a cat so bad. I miss my cat, guys. I have a cat back home. I don't know. I heard a cat. The cat's gone. Okay, so that's something. I'm just looking. I hear this cat. I can't see it though. I'm just looking at references because I really want to try to just like actually just build something. I know what I can envision it in my head and it looks great. Okay, thank you. Yes, with the reference thing. I agree. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. There was this one reference I was looking at. Is it this one? Okay. Okay, that's already like a bit more what I was thinking of. Do I want to do like a 2 block? I don't know what I want. I don't know anything, guys. All I know is sleep and Minecraft. I don't know. Okay. Okay, it's something. It's a framework. Hello, Harper. Okay, I am really digging. Hang on, let me dark oak. I do just wanna. I've not built with these woods like ever. Why do they look weird? I don't know, they look weird to me. I'm new to the stream. What are you building? I am attempting to build a barn. I don't know how to build though, so it's an adventure for me. Okay, that's already a bit more what I had imagined. Okay, that's not terrible. I don't hate it. I don't know. Maybe I just bring it up one more? I could do that. Hi, I just followed. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I feel like it's too high. I don't know. I'm gonna like fill in the roof and see how I feel about it then. Cause I want to see what it looks like from the inside, you know, kind of thing. Before I like totally decide what I'm doing here. I'm not going for anything fancy or like complicated or anything. Just something like super quaint and simple. Just somewhere to keep like a community farm kind of thing. Are these in shuffle play? They are in shuffle play. Okay. I need to get a new playlist. I'm like getting tired of my songs. I've heard them all like 20,000 times. I need new music. Hang on. I have new music. It's all Larry Poppins. Okay, okay. I'm conflicted, guys. Okay, so that's like half of it. I don't know, now this feels like too low. Okay, I'm gonna try building this one up. Oop. Also, guys, we might be opening up applications for moderators soon. So if you are interested in that, please make sure to follow me on Twitter at @TheEverlyNMay. To be, you know, kept up on all that, you know? Yeah, I really only have, like, one real moderator at the moment. And, well, I don't feel like I super need them. It would be nice to have just someone in chat who can, like, regulate chat and stuff while I'm streaming. Because, I've had to delete messages and things, and it'd be easier if there was someone there to help me out. So, yeah, we might be getting, you know, new mod stuff, yeah. I don't know. I'm so conflicted all the time. It's not even... Hi! It's not even... It's just... Guys, I'm so lost and confused all the time. Okay, wait, that's what it is. It's, right? What am I doing wrong? Oh, no, because it's not, it's Like that. And then that. Okay, that's what it normally looks like. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna try that. Hello, Tomothy Tap. Just follow you on Twitter. Thank you so much. What are you building? It looks really cool. Well, I appreciate that. I am attempting to build a barn, but I have no clue what I am doing. See, now that's just too high. Okay, so maybe we try the stair method, but on the original level we had it at. Do any of us know what we're doing? Fair point. Okay. I actually do like this more. Whatever it is I just did. I do like it more than whatever I had going originally. Although I don't know if I like this being so, like, covering up. Because I don't think I initially imagined it like that, did I? Oh well, we're rolling with it for now. If I hate it, I'll change it. It's the fun thing about Minecraft, nothing's permanent. Unless you play Bedrock and Survival. Then that's a little permanent. Hello! How are you doing? I hope you're having a good night or good day, depending on where you live. Also, can I just say, like, happy birthday to Tommy and stuff? Like, I'm aware he'll never see this, but I just want to say happy birthday and stuff because, like, in a, how do I say this? Like, not like, but like I'm just, like, really proud of him and stuff, because I'm obviously a lot older than him and things like that, so it's like, I don't know, like, it's really cool seeing someone so young be so successful and stuff. So, like, even though I don't know him, I'm, like, really proud of all that he does, and I'm really grateful for all that he does, too, because he's a really big part of the MCYT community, and he brings a lot of joy and happiness to a lot of people, including myself. So, I'm thankful for him and all that he does, and happy birthday and all that. I think it's super cool. And I saw it was trending on Twitter today, and I was like, that is adorable. You know? Just good positive vibes all around. No more child in it. Hello, Daisy, my beloved. I don't know how it works in the UK, but in America, he is still very much not an adult. Okay, so that's not... I don't hate that. I do want to do something about this. Evelyn, my beloved, what are you up to? I am attempting to build something I don't do, so you know. It's a trip, bro. I don't know. What am I doing? I love the building so far. Thank you. I'm glad someone does. What do I... Okay, so I do know I want it to, like, go up a step, so maybe... What... Maybe something like that? How does that look from the outside? I can add a stair here, right? And do that. I'm experimenting. Is that it? Yeah, I'll just connect it differently. I just started watching you today, but forgot to ask, when do you normally stream? Do you have a stream schedule? So, if you're a regular viewer, you'll know that I don't normally have a stream schedule. I want this... Sorry, I will answer your question in 1 second. I just, I have a one-track brain, I'll be honest. Yeah, so I don't normally have a stream schedule. But, oh gosh, I hate all this music. Hang on. No. This works. Okay. Anyways, I mentioned earlier, I don't know if you were here for that, but I am on my break now for college, and so my goal is to try to stream every day this week. Not this week, but, stream every day of my break. So I will be doing a set time. It'll probably be like noon or 1 p.m. My time, MST, for my streams, probably for these next few days and stuff. And then once my next semester starts and I get into a routine of things. Oh, I still have work, actually. Okay, maybe we'll see. I forgot I totally have a job. But once I get into the routine of things for my next semester, then I will be updating my stream schedule, because I do definitely really want to actually get a stream schedule, like an actual stream schedule. Right? Is that right? Why does that not feel right? Isn't that what I just had? What? And I didn't like it. I'm so confuzzled by myself. Isn't this what I just... Yeah, this is what I just had. Oh, that's why. So I think in my head I'm wanting it to look like that. That's not right either. Yeah, no, that's worse. that got worse. Hello, how are you doing today? I'm doing well. Also, your building looks so good so far. Thank you so much. Your building looks good so far. I shouldn't add the so for you. My bad. Thank you though. Yeah, I do want to get a stream schedule. So I will work on that once I hit my next semester. But yeah, my break starts tomorrow. So oh, this is the thing. I need to update this in my Discord as well. I'll be sending out an announcement later today. But initially, we had a stream scheduled for Friday at noon MST. The ARC stream, which was a sub-goal thing. That is still happening, but it'll be happening at 1 rather than noon, because I completely forgot I had I have to meet with management tomorrow for my apartment and stuff like that at 12:30. So, it'll be at 1. I'll send out an announcement after this stream in Discord about it.
Boy.
Hello?
Whole like tests and stuff and quiz and
You just divide whatever the score was. So for example, 121 divided by 150, and then you times it by 0.15.
And then with the rest of them, that one you just add them all together and then
You just add them all together and divide them by 300, because it's
I see, because there's 3 exams.
and then times it by 0.55, and then at the end you're gonna add them all together and then move the decimal point. Hello, villager. Ever, my beloved, do you want a Discord call? Sure, Daisy. Just give me a second. That's fine. I'm down to Discord call if yeah. Okay, hang on. I'm so sorry, I missed your call. Hello?
My beloved, hello.
Hello! Hi, Daisy. How are you?
Hey, I'm okay. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
I just wanted to say your build looks really cute.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, I have no
really
idea
like
what I'm
it.
doing.
it kind of looks like is it going to be like a staple, or is it going to be like, what's your inspo?
Yeah. It's like kind of like a stable version of a barn, because like it is gonna be like a barn, but it's like open, like, you know, like open floor concept kind of thing. Like I didn't want to build like a whole like building, like I wanted it to be open and stuff. So yeah.
I think it's
So
really
you
pretty.
divide them, right?
Oh, sorry.
And then you multiply.
Sorry, hang on, Daisy.
It's okay.
What?
So you divide it and then you multiply it.
Chat, do a
yes.
dab. Is there a dab?
It's
I
basically
don't know.
0.12.
I'm gonna
It's
check.
what your answer is.
Okay, cool.
There's probably a dab better TBT, right? I don't know how long.
dab?
I was gonna send sad. Well, I was like, I don't know. I don't use the emotes too much because, like, I don't know. There, I did sad faces. Because every time I watch, like, Tubbo stream, right, chat goes too fast and my laptop just freezes. And I'm like, well, I don't need to chat, I guess. So...
I do not know if there's a dab. All I know is I have cat jam, and that's all that matters to me.
Cat jams. There's 07s. I forgot about 07s. Wait. Yeah, it kind of counts. I mean, you're also just doing like the Lemanberg salute, so like either one's pretty good. But yeah, how are you doing, Ever? How's life been since the sniff raid?
We've been vibing.
Vibing.
Yeah. Numbers have like evened out and all that at this point, so they're definitely a lot higher than what they used to be. So that's super, super cool. And yeah, we're just chilling.
Of you, though.
Oh,
Like,
thank you.
I genuinely still am. I was looking at my old tweets and stuff from like when it happened. I was like, this is still so cool. Like if she had to rate anybody out of like our little streamer group, 1,000%, dude. Like that's so.
Oh, thank you.
That's awesome. Like, like that was so crazy because I watched her. I watched Tommy's VOD today when he had Jack Manifold over, and Sniff was in the call, and I was like, bro, my friend got rated by her. Like, I was like, what? Like, I don't know if I could do it, man. You held. How many viewers was it? Like 4K?
Yeah, so, like, she rated with 4K, and then it stayed around 2K-ish. So,
bro!
yeah.
I don't know how you do it. I feel like my anxiety would just, like, eat me alive in front of 2,000 people.
It was super cool. I loved it. It was super fun.
Well, yeah, I'm super proud of you. It was awesome.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, and then the next stream I had it was like around 600, 200 or something like that. I don't know. It was really cool. I was like,
how many followers did you gain during that? There had to be like a big boost, right?
Oh yeah.
Jeez, man.
No, yeah. So, because we're at 2,500 now, we're at 2.5K, which is super, super, super cool. But before Sniff rated, we were at 250. Just added a 0 to the end of that, I guess.
I'm so proud of you. That's awesome.
Yeah, no. It's
well, like
super,
I told you it was gonna happen when we talked about it. You're like, I was like, no, you're gonna blow up. It's gonna happen. Like one way or another, it's gonna happen.
One way or another.
Literally though, like I see you someday. Like, okay, Tommy Innit level viewers, 1,000%.
Oh my gosh, that's so. Oh.
That's not an exaggeration. Though. Like I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. It's literally gonna happen. It's just like a matter of time.
You are too sweet to me.
It's true though. Like I said before it was gonna happen. I just didn't expect like Sniff raid to come in because I saw it from my Twitter, right? And I was like,
good night,
okay. And I didn't click in that it was you. And then I was like, oh, Ever streaming. My beloved must go type in chat. And then I came in and you were at like 4K and I was like, hi. Like, hi. It was awesome. That was really cool, man. Well, yeah, I'm super proud of you. You're doing what I want to do. Looking up to you a lot. So.
Oh.
Well, I mean, It is pretty cool. It's really cool to watch because like a lot of people that like I've been friends with and watched for a while are really doing successful, and it's like it's really fun to watch. But like I'm so proud of everybody, and that's when I heard you talk about like Tommy tonight, and even though you like don't know him, being proud, same feeling, same thing of just being like, yeah, I don't really know them, but like I'm so proud of them. Like it's so neat.
Yeah, I really, like, that's one thing. Like, I really, really admire, like, all the really young people who are streaming it right now, like Tubbo and Rambu and Tommy and all them, because it's like, they're so young and they're so successful, and that's just so cool. And it's just like, yeah. Like, yeah, like, I don't know them, but, like, I'm super proud.
Same. Yeah, I get that completely. It's definitely, I think it's really cool, because, like, okay, when I first got into, like, or even figured out what like making content and stuff was, right? I watched like Dan TDM, like there's another YouTuber. I don't think he makes videos anymore, but he was the Minecraft hippie, and he would do like weird mod packs and stuff, right? But they were both, when I started watching them, like I think like 25 or something. I'm not too sure. And so the recent like blow up of like people like younger and closer to like our age is like, it makes the whole thing seem, you know what I mean, like the world's
doable,
small, like it's reachable, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, exactly. Like, yeah, like watching like there's been a lot of creators who like just recently just like blew up, and they started streaming a few months ago, like Snifferish and Rambu and all them or whatever, and like seeing people like that, it's like, wow, okay, maybe I can do this. Like it's really cool.
Yeah,
they're just really inspiring. Yeah, exactly.
It is though. It's so neat. Like especially like, I got thinking about it the other day because somebody DM'd me on Twitter asking who my favorite like Dream SMP member was, and I was like, what? I've never even talked to you. What? Okay. And then it got me thinking, and I was like, everybody's so like, I don't know. It's a hard decision. Everybody's too cool, and I don't think picking one would be fair, but it definitely is really inspiring that like yeah, people are like, I was talking with my older brother the other day to put it into perspective, right? My older brother is like 32, okay? I'm not 32. So the reason that I got into the whole like, even on my computer learning what I did, my whole interest in gaming is all from him, because he's the only one in my family who's into it. So I hang out with him and he would like show me stuff. And I talked to him a while ago about me wanting to get into like Twitch streaming and all that, and he didn't really take me seriously. And then I was mentioning to him, we were talking about like the people that he watches and I watch, because that's usually our conversation of like, what game did you play recently? Like who are you watching? And he started talking about Pokimane, and I was like, oh, he was like, do you watch Pokimane? And I was like, I watch her a little bit. He's like, yeah, like she's really cool. And I was like, yeah. Do you watch like Tommy in it? And he was like, who? And I was like, I had to then explain to him, right? I was talking about, okay, to put it in perspective, because my brother's very into statistics. I was like, he averages like 200k live viewers, and he's like, no. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, he looks up the stats, right? He looks up the stats, right? And he's like,
I'm getting 95.
huh. And how old is he? And I'm like, 16. And he just lost it. So it was really neat.
I wrote it down.
Hi, chat.
Yeah. Sorry. Well, it's a decimal. It's not just a solid 95. Sorry.
Math homework. It's okay.
Yeah, but I think it says round to the nearest decimal point or something like that, I think. Boop, boop, ba-doo. What song is playing right now?
Not right.
I mean, when I did it, I got like around 95 was my answer.
I got 0.95, exactly what I got.
Okay, I would do your math again, but don't like round anything. Like keep it all unrounded until the very end. That's normally. Do you like math, Daisy?
I think math is really cool, and I feel like I'd have fun if I was good at it, but the fact that I'm not good at it makes me dislike it.
I
Like,
understand.
I feel like it's really cool, but like I'm also I'm really dyslexic. So
Uh-huh.
like me trying to yeah, it doesn't go over well me in school. We have a troubled relationship. But like yeah, no, I recently because like in Canada, right? Our lockdown thing keeps going like off and on all the time, and we were moving into like online school again, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was talking to like my counselor lady, and she was like, "All right, we're gonna move into online school again. Is there anything that can help?" And I was talking to her about like, yeah, like it's not the greatest because she was like, "Why?" And I was like, "Well, I can't read a lot of the stuff." So then I found a TikTok afterwards basically saying the exact same thing. But my counselor basically sent me an entire email that was just a super long paragraph about it of just dyslexic support. I was like, I appreciate it, but like I can't read it.
I can't read it!
And she was like, "What?" And I was like, "Think about it this way, okay? You just sent me like a long email of just entire paragraphs, no spaces." And she was like, "Oh."
Oh.
I was like, I mean, could you like break it up, put in like a little bit of clip art, something that would
Clip
just,
art.
just throw in the little like Windows 95 clip art of a computer, so I know you mean online school, something to spice it up there. But yeah, I feel like math is cool, but it's cool if you're good at it. If you're not good at it, then it's just
Okay,
it's
I give
no.
Yeah. Off topic, but fish are the worst. Cancel fish. All they do is swim and then splash me with water. I hate my fish. And then someone just said, "But Nemo." I like fish. I used to have a bunch of beta fish. Like I used to beta fish all the time. I don't right now. But I
All
like
Nemo
fish.
did was get lost.
Homie couldn't even find his way home. Nemo not found.
Nemo. No, I can smell the memes coming. Okay, Twitter's gonna have an uprising. We're not. No,
Oh, I
no,
don't
no, no,
know.
no, no.
No.
I don't know. I think fish are. Some fish are cool, but then other fish are like, you're nasty. Like,
You're
why are you a thing?
nasty. What?
Okay, have you seen the blobfish or like whatever?
The
That's
blobfish is adorable.
ever. Did you seriously just say the blobfish is
The
adorable?
blobfish is adorable. I love the blobfish.
It looks no.
Yes.
No, it looks like
We
a
stand the
glob of, like,
blobfish.
No, it looks like a glob of like wet tissue paper. I hate it.
No,
Why
I
is
love
it
the
like that?
blobfish. I stand the
Why do you-
blobfish.
You can't stand a fish. You can't stand. The
Yes, I
species of
can.
fish. Have you seen the fish with 2 sets of jaws? Nightmare. I don't want to look at that.
I don't either. The ocean actually scares me. I found there's a word for it. There's a phobia, and I have it, but I don't know what it's called. It's like
I was literally just gonna suggest you should play Subnautica, but now I'm like, no.
I'm doing the math right.
thalassophobia, I think is what it is, right?
Yeah, that is what it is.
Thalassophobia. That's what I have. Here, let me look at your
Oh.
math.
Yeah. Where's your calculator? Can I yeah.
I give you bits.
Yay! Money!
I have 68 bits to give. I'm giving you bits. There's a minimum 10 bits? Bruh.
Bruh.
Bruh. Bruh. Technoblade bruh moment. Okay, there we go. I think. Please work. Okay, never mind. It's just not gonna... 10 bits. I can't read. Why am I trying? Okay. not 10. What do you mean? Or, this is not 10 bits. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Twitch, you can literally go get lost with Nemo. I'm not fighting with you. This is no, it won't let me give you money.
It won't let me give you money.
The only thing I like in my aquarium is my frog. And he's really loud and the stupidest. His name is Spencer. Spencer from iCarly. No, like Spencer from that one song. I don't know what Lemon Demon is. Is it? Everybody keeps talking to me about Ronbu liking Lemon Demon, and I thought it was like, you know, the lemon people from Adventure Time? I thought it was that.
Exactly what we just did. You added those.
I'm gonna read chat while she helps with math homework. What we got? No, like Spencer from Lemon Demon, or what time is it for you?
I got the question right.
Did it? Math genius.
Thank you.
It's
I actually
1:07 a.m.
Oh wowie. It's only 11 here. I think I'm like aside from I think maybe Pacific time, I think I'm like one of the like earliest times. Everyone else is like ahead.
You multiply it by 55, right?
You're in the past and I'm in the future. Ooh.
Yeah, but I just did 8.93 times.
Lemon Demon made the 2 trucks.
Okay.
What song? What are you on about?
What are you on about?
What does that mean? They're saying Lemon Demon made 2 trucks. Okay. Lemon Demon did Harry Potter Puppet Pals. What is a Harry Potter Puppet Pal? What are you on about? I don't understand.
What is a Harry Potter Puppet Pal? Pencil sharpener. Woo.
What, like the one that's like, Severus Snape? That's so old. That's like my brother's type of meme, and my brother's like 32.
Man, I am the old sibling. I'm gonna be the
What's that
32-year-old.
Like? What's that like? Do you bully your younger siblings? Okay, then yeah, you do. I'm afraid.
I don't anymore, like, but growing up I was probably a devil child, most likely.
Oh my god. Is this your villain arc? Did you already finish your villain arc?
I finished my villain arc, yeah.
That's great. See, I can speak from experience as the youngest in my family. It's not fun.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
No, I have 2 older brothers, and one is 10 years older than me, and the other one is 14 years older than me. Wait, is that right? No, it's not. I don't actually know how many years is in between. Anyway, point being, they're both really old. So, like, yeah, it wasn't fun, especially when their friends come over and they're like, haha, this is my room now. And I'm like, but I live here.
I live here.
Yeah. Younger sibling, fun time.
Okay, I think I've settled on the design. I think I like this. I don't hate it. And I built it with my own
pretty.
2 hands.
I can't build at all. You should do a stream where you teach me how to build. I can't even talk.
I can't
You're
build.
building. Look at how nice it is. I like it.
Yeah, but I just, no. See, I was talking about how I wanted someone to teach me how to build.
I mean, I've heard that I'm really good at building kitchens, but that's it. Like, the only times that I've built things in Minecraft, people are like, you do really good kitchens, but, like, your exterior kind of looks not good. And I'm like, okay.
No, yeah, exactly. Like, I can do interior, great. I am confident in my interior decorating, but I cannot build exterior to save my life. The only exterior I'm good with is roofs, because I've been building a lot of them recently, so I figured out how most people tend to build their roofs.
I'm not good at roofs. I do square buildings, and then everyone bullies me about it. I'm like, can you do better? And they just walk away. I'm like, my point exactly. You can't do better. Leave my cube house alone.
Okay, now the goal is just to, rebuild this in survival.
I casually forgot that you were in creative. You can totally do that in survival.
Yeah. I wanted to get the design down before I went and made it for real, spending all my time building something that I didn't know what I wanted to do.
Yeah, that's smart to plan it all out. See, you think ahead. I just kind of go like, I honestly was in my survival world the other day, and I built like this house, and the fact that I hated it so much, instead of taking it down and trying to fix it, I just burnt it and walked away. I was like, I can't stand it. I couldn't look upon it and be like, yes, I'm proud of that. I was like, no, you're a pile of ashes. Go away. I just hated it so much. It was horrendous. It was so bad. It was in the side of a mountain, and I really like birchwood, surprisingly. No one does, but like I like birchwood with like flowers and stuff. I think it looks pretty. And I built it into the side of a mountain, but I'm not good at making Minecraft round things, and I was trying to make it like a circle, and it went all lopsided, so it looked like it was melting off the side of the mountain, and I hated it so much that I just burned it.
Fair.
It was horrendous. It was so bad.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go use the bathroom super quick while I wait for my server to start up, so I will be back.
Do you want me to entertain your chat?
Yeah. I'll be back in like 1 minute.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Chat. 12 of you here. Wait, is she gone? Okay, I think. Yeah, okay. First of all, if you haven't like followed ever, you're kind of like messing up, bro. Like it will fix your life, okay? So follow, subscribe to Ever. She's amazing. I don't really know what to do though. Ask me questions, guys. I'm Daisy Tree. If you didn't know. That's Anyway, what's my favorite
Had my
color?
$3.
You donated. Yes, donate her. I can't read it because my thing is so blurry on my laptop. But I'm assuming it's something cool. So, thank you. My favorite color is lime green. And everybody's gonna say it's because of Dream, and it's no. I've liked lime green forever. Since I was like a baby, my favorite animal has been giraffes, and I liked lime green because like summertime is my favorite season, and I like when the grass is like bright green. That's kind of my whole thing. Yeah, I couldn't read the okay. To put it into perspective, I try and stream. I try to be as cool as ever, right? But my Wi-Fi at my house isn't good enough. So, when I'm talking on Discord, I have to lower the quality of my Twitch stream on my computer so I can have both up. So I couldn't read your donation, but I assume it was nice. Lime is a nice color. Yeah, I like lime. Lime's cool. I still don't know what Lemon Demon is. Is Lemon Demon a YouTube channel or is it a band? Hello.
I saw someone donated while I went to the bathroom. Thank you for the donation. I was not even here.
I couldn't read it. I
think it said, take my $3.
Oh, I literally couldn't read it and I felt so bad. I was like, guys, I can't. Lime is nice, but I prefer more muted colors. I think, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like all colors. I don't really like purple. I actually kind of hate purple because it's just, like, everyone I know is like, purple, ugh. It's like overused. It's an overplayed song. And I'm like, dude, just, like, okay, one of my, not even friends, somebody at my school made their entire, like, their locker purple and their backpack and, like, everything they own and their hair and their clothes. And it became just, like, it's, liking purple is not a personality trait. I'm sorry. It's not. It frustrated me. I was like, why are you like this? But yeah.
Okay, sorry. I'm just gonna about to make the same. Thank you so much for coming. I saw someone ask for my pronouns. I just go by she, her. Thank you. Yeah, so before we go and build this barn, I wanted to show y'all the work we've done on this world. So we found a mine shaft, and I want to show this off because I'm really, really proud of it. I've never done these before. I didn't used to play a lot of survival. I play a lot of survival now, but I've never made one of these before. I made a double spider spawner XP grinder thing because we found a mine shaft that had two spawners in it, and I built the thing. I linked them up. They both come down to out right here, and you can collect the stuff and the things. And I'm just super proud of it because I've never done that before. And I I couldn't even, like, there wasn't a tutorial for how to link up 2 different spawners to, like, the same kind of output. So I just had to guess and figure it out, and I made it all by myself, and I'm very proud of it.
You're gonna be swole in XP, my friend. Swole. You're gonna be swimming in XP, and it's gonna be great.
It's so great. Yeah, I have a lot of enchanted items now, so it's super, super fun. And this is Pierre, the Enderman.
Pierre.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I feel like he would hate me. I feel like I would walk up to him and he would just like smack my face. I feel like he's hostile, even though that he's supposed to be tame. I feel like specifically me, he just wouldn't like.
This is some of my interior decorating when it came to a storage room. Oh, I was really excited. So my sister built a house on here. And I went into her house and I want to decorate this so bad. So I made her leave for like 10 minutes and then I went and I decorated her house. And so I'm gonna go show you guys that now.
It's gonna be pretty.
Oh, there's a new snapshot out? I don't... Not get ore from iron. I've never really played a snapshot like ever. Hey up, how's it going?
I haven't either. Well, like my computer can barely run Java, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like I managed to get Bed Wars to work the one day, and some dude literally just like, I don't know what his issue was, but I pushed him off the edge, right? And he just messages in chat. He's like, "I hope you fall off your bed tonight." And I was like, "That's okay."
Okay, thank you, lag. I missed
you.
I missed my water clutch because it lagged.
You gotta do the MLG water buckets.
Who are you and what is this stream?
Looks so cool.
I am Ever. I'm a variety streamer, and we are just vibing on Minecraft. We're gonna be building a farm. I just built the farm in... Oh wait, this is the house actually. I just built the farm in creative, and now we're gonna build it in survival. Anyways, this is my sister's house, and I went in and I decorated it. So I made her a little chest room. I love decorating. It's so much fun. And then
really
this is
pretty.
like her kitchen area, I guess. And then her bedroom. And I made the loft area of her bedroom a brewing station. And she went, "I don't even know how to use these, but okay."
I mean, I really like it. You've definitely got skill for it. My houses just usually include like, I always have like 3 cauldrons because I'm like, I'm gonna need water someday, and then I don't. So like, your houses, they look great because mine are just usually like cauldrons, and like I never get cats because they annoy me. They just sit on the chest and they don't move, and then they're entitled, and I'm like, you're just angering me. So.
Okay, so this is Artsy's house that she's been working on. Well, we've both been working on it. Oh, one of the blocks is gone. Anyways, but what the frick? How did... Wait! How did you get out? Hang on. Okay, so down here we have a village, you know?
Yeah.
Why are you not
He's
in
an
your pit?
escapist. He's a mastermind criminal. They're gonna make a Netflix documentary on him.
Where did he go? Where are you? Where is he? Did he go back down?
I told you, he's an escapist. He's a mastermind. He's the Gambini villager. He just broke out. He's gone.
He's up here now.
You can't catch him.
Oh, there's another Enderman.
He's deceiving you.
Oh, good night, everyone who's going to sleep. I hope you sleep well. I don't know how he got out, but yeah. So I built a village down here in her basement for her. We've been working on curing villagers and stuff. She said it looks like a Western jail, but we're not going to talk about that.
A Western jail. I mean...
It totally does. But that's besides the point.
I hope that guy has soggy socks, a warm pillow, and he forgets the heater on going to sleep. Because, wow, Chad's really enraged by that guy that told me that I should fall off my bed.
Who are you? What the frick? She's been doing so much work that I have no idea. I'm not aware of. This is my buddy. I cured him, so he gives me discounts. And then I'm kind of homies with the cleric, but I see I've lost most of my discounts. Also, no, I'm not friends with you.
You should name the cleric Harold.
Okay, his name is now Harold.
He looks like a herald. He looks like the type that would like read the Sunday newspaper and then like throw it at kids that were on his lawn. He looks like that type of guy. The type of guy that would have a flip phone, but then get angry when other people were like, why do you have a flip phone? He's like, because I want to, and then he'd flip it open aggressively. That's the vibe I get. I'm just like, okay.
Did you ever watch Austin and Ally growing up or whatever?
So, story. Basically, right, not where I lived, actually. We probably could have gotten it, but like I grew up most of my life without cable or internet, so just what I got from the school or what my brothers had left over on like VHS and DVD, right? So if it wasn't a show that like my brothers liked, I never watched it. So like most Disney shows and stuff that everybody's like, did you watch Drake and Josh? And I'm like,
oh no.
Okay, I'll tell you the one show that I still love, that for some reason my older brother like watched, iCarly. I watched iCarly all the time,
great.
nonstop. iCarly is so good. But like I missed out on like so much, and people like they'll be like, oh yeah, that's such a good song. That song was in like Zack and Cody, and I'm like, I know what that is.
That's so sad. No.
It is. I missed out on a whole lot.
I built this little brewing area. I'm very proud of this. I love my shelves. I love shelves. And I built this infinite water source cubby. I think they're cute with the little plants
on them.
Oh, thank you.
A little plant. But yeah, no, I never got to, like, okay, we got internet, like we do have internet now, right? And we never had like cable, right? Mm-hmm. And a lot of that stuff I missed out on, but like whatever was going on at school I kind of figured out, so we just didn't watch stuff. But all we ever would watch at school for movie time was like Cool Runnings.
I love that movie. Hello, did you die?
Center.
Hello?
That's when I...
Oh gosh.
Did my Wi-Fi die?
Hello? Hello?
Hi! Did my Wi-Fi die?
It did. I watched Cool Runnings and that was it.
Okay, at school, right? They would always put on Cool Runnings and like the movie Holes, where it was like the dude like gets accused of stealing shoes and he goes to like the like juvie in the middle of the desert. We watched that a lot.
I actually don't think I've ever seen Holes. That wasn't, we watched Cool Runnings and what was it? Remember the Titans. That's what it was.
I've never heard of that.
Remember the Titans?
No.
It's like this football movie, but it's actually really good. I do really like it a lot.
It definitely sounds like a football movie now that I'm thinking of it. It has that kind of title. I don't know, we watched Cool Runnings. Yeah, I don't think there was any other ones. Because, like, for a while there, right, because I live in Canada and, like, everybody is all like, wee woo, hockey, wee woo. Most of the time, if it wasn't, like, a movie or something, they'd put on, like, the most recent hockey game. But it's, like, it's kind of weird when you're sitting in, like, a grade 4 classroom trying to eat your peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and there's just two, like, 24-year-old guys, like, beating the crap out of each other on the ice. So, like, yeah. That was my kind of experience. But, like, I also think it's cool because I think someday, if I were to ever get big into, like, streaming, I could, like, react to stuff that, like, everyone else has seen because I just missed out on, like, 90% of what everyone else knows. So, yeah.
Hey, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good too. What was it? What was I gonna say? I had something to say. It was there. It's still there. I just need to think about it.
Your brain's buffering.
I remember now. Austin and Allie. So, the actress who played Allie, still uses like a flip phone to this day because she just really likes dramatically closing it. And yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's actually great. I was literally looking on Amazon before because when growing up, right, I only because I hung out with my older brother the most, right? He had this, it wasn't a flip phone, but it was like a slider phone where like the keyboard just like, it's like slid out. And I remember that being the coolest thing ever. And I was like, I wonder how much those are. And I looked it up and it was like $133. And I was like, for a slider. No. But I see why. The dramatic of it. Like, right now I have an iPhone 5 SE. So like, yeah. That wasn't my choice. But
yeah, I used to have one of those slider phones in I definitely used it in middle school, and then I think I used it for some of high school before my is this a stray cat? Oh my gosh, what? Oh, is it because we have a village underneath our house? Is that why cats are spawning now? Anyways,
probably.
I was talking about flip phones, yes. And I used it for some of high school until my parents were like, okay, you can get an iPhone now. And I went, yay.
Just your little slider phone.
Yeah.
You walk down the hallway. You're like, guys, have you seen the new iCarly episode? Slides out keyboard. I need to message about this. Like, the swag, the drip on this kid.
I was so cool.
I bet you seem like the type of person to be like walking down the hallway and just have like cool vibes emulate from you. It just seems like that's yeah. You're just like one of those kids that you're just like, wow. How are you like that cool?
No.
Like, I feel like it. I get those vibes.
I'm glad you get those vibes. They're very wrong though.
Really?
People told me when they would see me walking down the hallway that I looked scared. I looked like horrified or just depressed.
Really?
Apparently. Well, I had really bad anxiety, and so I hate hallways. Like, I hated the crowded hallways and stuff. Especially freshman, sophomore year. Like, my anxiety and depression and all that was super, super bad. So, I just walked the hallways, like, with my head down, or if my head was up, I guess I just looked scared of everything, because, I probably was. But so I was definitely not the cool kid.
Okay, so wait, like, okay, in Canada, right, there's, like, okay, because Canada is, a lot of Canada is still under, like, they call it, like, Queensland, so a lot of Canada, like, we share the same kind of, like, government status and all that as the UK, right? Mm-hmm. So, like, I don't know what freshman and sophomore means, because we just have, like, year 9s and 10s.
Yeah, it's, okay. So how, like, what are the different schools you could go to? Because we have, like, elementary school, middle school, and high school. What do you guys have?
Okay. We have, like, public schools, which is, like, kindergarten to, like, year 8, I think. Yeah, year 8. And then high school, which is year 9s to, like, grade 12, basically. We don't really have a middle school, I don't think.
Oh yeah, so that sounds the same. It's so it would be years 9 and 10 would be what did I say? Junior, sophomore? That's what it would be.
Junior, sophomore.
Wait, okay. No, not like junior, sophomore.
Them, like,
I totally just lied. Sorry, I meant freshman, sophomore. Junior is 11, senior is 12. That is how it works. Yep.
Oh, see, I see them on like those really like basic like cheesy TV shows that are like high schoolers with the weird jacket, and they're like, oh, back when I was a freshman. And I'm like, okay, dude, so you're telling me you've worn the same coat for like 4 years? Really? That's your style? That's all that comes to mind when I see
this is so funny to me because I'm pretty sure I own one of those quote-unquote weird jackets.
like they're cool, but like in the movie and stuff, they'd be like have it for 4 years, and it's like I can't even like keep a conversation up for like super long, and they're just like keeping their fashion sense consistent. Hello? Like
Yeah. No, it's I'm assuming you're talking about varsity jackets, and
I think so.
The thing with those is just that it's like you earned them. At least at my high school, you earned them through something, and so then you just wear it because also they're freaking expensive, and you can't really wear them once you're outside of high school because they're like high school jackets, like they have the high school logo and like stuff on it. So like you can't really wear it outside of high school. Kind of, you know.
Sounds like cult wear. This literally sounds like, yeah, once you're outside of the cult, you can't wear it. You have to pay the upcoming fee.
Oh,
and once
Letterman
you're in it, you're
jacket.
part of the gang.
That's what I meant. They're called Letterman jackets, yeah.
Letterman jackets?
Yeah. So, because, like, you letter in them is the fun part. So, like, for me, I was an athletic trainer, and so I lettered in athletic training, so my patch had an athletic trainer symbol thingy on it, and that's why I got my Letterman. So, yeah.
See, like, that's not a thing here. Like, okay, I think my school sold, like, they had, like, really cheaply made backpacks, and that was kind of our thing. And it became famous around our schools in the area because they would all have really nice like merch and sweaters and stuff, and we'd have these cheap flimsy backpacks, so when our basketball team would show up to different schools, the backpacks literally just broke open. So if somebody's backpack was broke and they put on like the announcements or like the intercom, and they'd be like, so and so, we found your backpack belongings in the little hallway, they'd call it like they basically call it our school, because like anytime we'd show up to an event, they'd be all decked out and like beanies and caps and stuff, and we were just like, yeah, we've got my little backpack here, like.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I've only seen one person ever from my school with I forget what they're called, those jackets, and like he wore it down the hallway, I remember, and then I think somebody got into a fight with him because when he walked back there was grape juice on the front of it, and he looked so upset, and I was like, oh, poor man, big man's been through a lot.
No, yeah, you wear them because it's like a high school spirit thingy, and you really wear them because, again, you can really only wear them for the 4 years, because once you've graduated high school, it's like, why are you still wearing that jacket? But the big thing is that they're just so expensive, so, you know, you gotta get your use in. They're like $100-something or something.
Wait,
like
really?
100 to 200. Yeah, because it's like, I mean, okay, no, it's actually not even real leather, it's like faux leather, but like half of it's like leather, and then there's like the patches, because you can also buy patches for it. Like I had a few different patches on mine to represent the different things I did in high school and stuff, so, no, yeah, they're expensive.
Really? Like, see, I wish that ours had done a thing like that, because I think the only one I've seen, it looked really old, so I thought maybe they did it a while ago and then stopped doing it, but I guess it just, every time I saw that guy in it, people were like yelling at him, and then I saw him turn a corner, and then he turned back and he had grape juice on it, so I feel like it just inspired hate. Everybody was just mean to the kid, and I was like,
Man.
I didn't want to laugh, but like he was covered in grape juice, and our theme colors were like white, red, and yellow, so it was just, it didn't look very yeah.
Yeah,
man went
that's
through a lot.
unfortunate.
I always got old merch from my older cousins once they grab it, so I didn't need. See, that's luck. My brother, I talked to my brother about it because I was like, do you have any merch? And he was like, no, I burned it. And I was like,
What?
oh. Okay. Well, because neither of my brothers went to their graduation ceremony. Like, they graduated, right? But, like, it's not, like, a thing. Like, they really weren't into it and didn't get along with a lot of their classmates, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess once they got out of it, they torched it. And I was like, but you didn't save anything knowing that, like, your little sister was... And they're like, no. And I was like, okay. Cool. Whatever. I'm gonna go, like, text you on my slider phone later.
My slider phone later.
I miss slider phones. They were so cool. Now everybody's like, iPhone 12, no charger port. #blessed. Like, they're cool, but like, bruh.
Wait, do iPhone 12s actually not have charger ports?
I don't think so. Didn't
frick?
they, like, remove it?
Why do they
You
keep
have to have,
removing
like,
things? What? Just...
I don't know if they, like, fully removed it, or you could choose an option where it was, like, just wireless charging. But, like, it was... I don't know. I think they just want you to buy more cables and stuff, I guess.
It doesn't make any
weird.
sense because they removed the audio jack, which was so stupid. Like, I don't think anyone is like cool with that. Like, I don't think anyone's like, oh yeah, I'm so glad they removed the audio jack. Like, because now you can't use normal headphones or an aux cord or anything. Like, you gotta get like adapter cables and stuff. And if you remove the charging port, like how are you gonna sit in bed all night on your phone if your phone's at like 2%? Like, you'd actually have to put it down.
Yeah, you have to get on a sleep schedule. My life has been so improved by the Apple just removing all features. The iPhone 15 is so great.
It's just not a phone anymore. Yeah.
I love this brick. It's so cool. It's rose gold, guys. It's rose gold. Love me. I have a rose gold brick in my pocket. Like,
we're back to Nokia
literally.
phones.
It's just a rock. Mans goes, let me text you in a second, and he gets a carrier pigeon.
We're just gonna slowly get fancier and fancier looking phones, but they're just gonna lose more and more features until we're back to like olden days. We don't actually have any real communication.
It's just gonna go back to flip phones. iPhone 15 just doesn't have a screen. Yeah, it'll literally just be like rose gold or like bright red, and that'll be the bragging point of like those girls at the mall that are like, yeah, I got my new OtterBox today. Don't like the color, doesn't match my rose gold. Like, dude, like I think phones are cool, and I'm a techie person and I like to collect old phones and stuff, but like I ran into one of them getting a taco before coronavirus because I like tacos. And I was at the mall and I was getting a taco and she like bumped into me and I was like, I'm so sorry. And she's like, excuse me? And I was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to like bump into you, even though she bumped into me, but I wasn't going to say that. So I was like, I'm so sorry. And she's like, you literally almost made me drop my new phone. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to bump into you. And she's like, yeah, whatever. Okay, scraping my rose gold won't look attractive. And she walked away. And I was like, I literally, yeah, even the guy that was handing me it, he's like, here's your bean burrito. And I was like, thank you. And he just like looked at me shocked. And I was like, so you saw that too, right? And he just kind of nodded. Like, okay, sorry. She had to be like 12. Like, there was no way that, I don't know. People deceive me because I think that they look like they're like, I don't know. They look like they're older than me. And then they're like, yeah, I'm in like year 6, and I'm like, oh, hello? Why are you like yelling at me about your rose gold phone then? Like, dude. Excuse my little socialist rant, but this is a problem with capitalist. I can't read. They make things cheap, but inconvenient and expensive for the consumer purely to make Yeah, I guess. I mean, let's just get flip phones.
I'm down.
I think I'm down.
It's time to go back.
Flip phone. You know, we gotta stay current with the new trends, right? So then I can bump into people at Taco Bell and be like, excuse me, and then flip open the phone. You bumped into me.
Gonna chip
Hello?
my rose gold.
It has to be rose gold. I don't know why everybody's I honestly I don't understand. People will be like, rose gold, and then they'll like, I saw somebody on TikTok with like rose gold like tooth gems, and I was like,
I do not care for the tooth gem myself.
I don't either, but I was curious as to why rose gold, and then I read the comments, and it was to match her phone, and I was like, why is everyone doing this? I don't like how you're just like adding things to your teeth to match your iPhone. It's weirding me out.
My teeth have to match my iPhone. What
I'm
the
sorry,
frick?
my teeth have to match. Like, Boycott Apple, return to flip phones. Exactly. Or Apple should make flip phones. Probably wouldn't have buttons though. It'd probably just be like a weird flippy rock.
This guy is still angry at me. I looked at him forever ago, and he still wants to kill me.
Who? Like the Enderman?
Yeah, the Enderman.
See, it's not the same one, but see, I feel like that Enderman would be nice to me, and the other Enderman would be mean to me. I'm getting that vibe.
Pierre's a sweetheart.
Pierre seems like he would mug me in like a dark alley. I feel as though like a shank would be plunged into my kidney by Pierre. Like in a video game. Like
In a video game.
I feel as though in Minecraft, if I was in a dark alley, Pierre coming at me one way, I'd be running to the other guy. Like
Oh gosh.
I'm just saying.
I don't remember the
Flip it
dimensions of my pins whatsoever, actually, now that I'm here about to build.
I don't I know it was a thick boy. It was wide.
It was
But like
wide.
that's all I remember.
Let's see if I can check fast enough before it shuts down my server and I have to restart it.
Wait, your server? Why can I not say server? Yep, your server shuts down.
Yeah, because it's a free thing. 1, 2,
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool.
Could be like the guys that flex having OG consoles. I'm gonna say something topical, but I am one of those people that have the OG Nintendo consoles. But like I don't flex it on people. Number one, because pretty much all my IRL friends they're not into the whole gaming sphere, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like I've definitely seen like some of my brother's friends will come up and they'll be like, yeah, got the classic like Nintendo DS, just bought it today. And I'm like, okay, neat. And they're like, you're not jelly? And I'm like, what are we in 2007? Bruh. No,
You're
I'm not
jelly.
I'm not jelly. First of all, I have a Nintendo DS. The one that I had that my brother bought me in 2011 that I play unironically. So you showing me that you have it means nothing. Also, jelly? We're not in Mean Girls. Like, you're a 32-year-old man. Just, I'm sorry, but like, bruh.
Jelly, are you jelly?
I'm not. I don't think I've ever been quote unquote jelly in my life. Like, jelly.
I can't. It's so funny.
Like, it's just, I don't. Yeah, like, what circumstance is that like a good use of jelly? It's like, yeah, I went to the mall yesterday. I saw Clara with like this new like pink bag. I'm so jelly. Like, bro. Why is that okay? Yeah, 32-year-old man is because, okay, my brother's 31 and his friend was 32. That's why. He was just over at the house with his friend. But like,
Man,
yeah.
I'm jelly.
If you start using jelly,
I will make it
I don't
my
know what I'm gonna
brand.
do. If you start using jelly, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it's gonna be graphic, okay?
Oh, thank you so much for the raid! Welcome everybody. We are just building a barn. Just for those who are just now joining. Just a
We're
simple little
vibing.
barn.
Simple. It's a thick, beautiful barn. What do you mean? It's thick.
It's a simple barn.
It is not. It is thick. All right. It's great.
Sure.
Sure. OMG, yes, Nintendogs. I never had the on-brand DS games. I had the really cheap ones that were like Cow Farms 202. Or like, I didn't have Nintendogs.
Nintendogs, let's go.
Did you have Nintendog?
I didn't actually. So I did have a DS, and really the only like 3 games I played was Scribblenauts, Mario Kart, and then there was one game I don't know what it was called whatsoever, but it was about, like, going to this college for gifted, talented people, like singers and stuff. And I really liked that game, but I can't remember anything about it, other than that the main menu song was Girlfriend by Avril Lavigne. And that's where the first time I ever heard the song Girlfriend by Avril Lavigne.
Yeah. The only song I know by... Okay, fun fact, where I grew up is not far from where Avril Lavigne grew up. So everybody that I'd meet online were like, you listen to Avril? I was like, the only song I know is Skater Boy. Like, that's the only one. And they're like, oh, fake fan. I'm like, I
never said I was a fan, what?
We're just from Canada. Leave me alone. Yeah, I had, like, it was like Cow Farms 202, and you would just have to, like, you'd have, like, this farm that you could choose where the fences were, but that was it. And then you'd just stare at your screen, and if one of the cows got upset, you'd have to, like, go pet them. Mm-hmm. And if they still were upset, they could end up killing other cows. It was so good. It was like this really, like, peaceful game. And then you'd be, like, petting this cow, right? And if you petted it and it was fine, and then you went back to it and it was still mad, there was literally a chance where it can just go, like, kill another cow in the pen.
That's so... What the frick?
That's what I played. I played that. I had a really off-brand racing game that I think my brother, like, flushed down the toilet. I can't remember.
My gosh.
I remember that it was in a fight. It was like, okay, basically Tommy In It versus Dream Disc War, but it was like me versus my brother, like, racing game. But then in the end, I'm pretty sure he flushed it down the toilet.
Power move.
Power move. I remember. I'm pretty sure that was it. It was something graphic as, like, I couldn't get it back, but I was too young. I think I was just, like, sobbing uncontrollably. I was in peril.
I would be too. My brother dropped my DS in the toilet, and that's why I no longer have it.
What? Wait,
yeah, that's also what he ended up... No. It's all an accident. That's also what ended up happening to his Switch he got for Christmas. Like, a month later, he dropped it in the bathtub, actually.
Is
and
he
then
just,
that
like,
broke.
A bathroom gamer? Does he just, like, play?
I guess.
Or, like...
He's 12 now, which still surprises me, because in my head he's 9, but, you know. So he's not, like, an adult or anything, but he has a track record.
Man, if I was a DS, I'd be running from that bathroom. I'd be like, nah, can't do this.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, sorry. Okay, I got the.
You guys know Little Big Planet? I used to work at a youth group, and, like, the kids there used to, like, play a PlayStation game. I think it was Little Big Planet. And, like, there was this one cutscene where it was, like, the beanbag boy, or, like, the guy from the cover, right? Mm-hmm. And he ended up falling down, like, this hole in the ground, like an Alice in Wonderland type deal. Mm-hmm. And I guess it was really scary because, like, it went on the TV, and then, like 12, like, 4-year-olds just started, like, crying. And I was like, I didn't know what to do. I ended up, like, making popcorn and trying to talk to everybody, and we had, like, it kind of looks like an Alcoholics Anonymous group. We just kind of sat in the circle. I was like, okay, how's everyone doing? Are we good? Like, that's all I know of that game.
I don't even know that game, so...
That's all I know about it. I never played it. I just remember kids being terrorized by it. And then me having to, like, calm them down and tell them, you know, it's okay. And they're like, but I'm like, oh, all right.
It's like FNAF.
I don't even get me started. Don't even. I bought FNAF 1 when it was in beta on the iPad. I have an iPad. I used to have an iPad mini Gen 1. The first game I bought as a mobile gamer, FNAF 1, not knowing it was a horror game. I liked Chuck E. Cheese. My brother told me it was Chuck E. Cheese game.
Your brother sounds kind of mean.
my brother was like old. And he was like, oh, it's Chuck E. Cheese. And I was like, I like Chuck E. Cheese. And then I loaded in, and then there was like Chica, and I was like, no. And then I ended up getting really freaked out, and I slammed my iPad down on the desk when I was like jump scared, and it cracked it.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Yeah, gamer rage. Young gamer raging out of fear.
Yikes, that's so sad.
I feel like I could take Chica in a fight, though. Like, what does she have that I don't have? Like, yeah, she's, like, made of metal, but, like, dude, a blowtorch? I could melt her into an actual puddle. Recycling, am I right?
Oh, gosh.
Well, like, what has she got that I don't have? She doesn't have claws, right? She's not like anybody. She's just like a duck, but, like, no beak. And she's just crying about this cupcake that, like, nobody loves. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, I could totally take her. She was in an alleyway. I could totally, like, yeah, I'd take her. Come at me, bro.
I'm sure you could. My money's on you.
I feel like you could take Freddy, though. You and Fred Bear, you'd, like, come at me, and he would, and then you just, like, knee him in the face, and that would be it. Game over. KO. Blow the whistles. The crowd goes crazy.
If you say so.
I think so. I think the only person that neither of us could take would be, like, what's the other one? Foxy. Foxy seems kind of like, I don't know. I just wouldn't want to get around it. Like, nah.
No, yeah, I don't trust Foxy, bro.
Like, okay, Fundy in lore in the Dream of Some Peace scares me, and he's a fox, so why wouldn't a metal fox freak me out, okay? Like, I'm just weary of foxes. I'm just like, alright. Okay.
Oh, alright.
Alright. Get it, I guess.
Get it, I guess.
Get it, I guess.
Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, guys. We're just building a barn. Very simple.
It's a pretty barn.
It's thank you.
Her brother sounds actually awesome. Yeah, to an extent, I guess. Telling me it was Chuck E. Cheese, you know, wasn't the greatest move. But, yeah. What were other games you played ever? When you were a baby gamer? Little baby ever.
So my thing was I played a whole bunch of virtual worlds. I was obsessed with just virtual worlds and stuff. So like literally, I guarantee you, like unless there's like been new ones created since I've been like a small kid, but I've played like every virtual world like ever, like literally, like because I would get bored of one and so I'd go find a new one. Like yeah, no, I've played. I'm almost positive I've played like every virtual world that there possibly could be.
Bro, that's actually great. I love how that was your thing. My whole thing, like the first video game I remember like actually playing that I just wasn't like trying to like beat my brother in because I just wanted to beat him. Like the game that I actually played like enjoying, The Sims 2. The Sims 2.
I love The Sims.
It's so good. And everybody's just like, The Sims 4 is the best. Sims 2 just has a certain terribleness that makes it good. Like, the music is weird, right? The clothing style was weird back then, and it's weird now. Mm-hmm. But, like, the cheats, man. You could turn people into cheese. Literal blocks of cheese. And they would die by cheese. And then they'd just be a block of cheese.
What so if you literally to go out.
You could I used to like when I like learned how to play it, I found like one of the basic families and it was like they had like I think it was the Goths, right?
Oh, I love them.
Yeah, I found Bella and I turned her into cheese right in front of her kids by accident and then they freaked out, so then in panic I turned them to cheese to try and silence them. So I was like, I don't know what to do. Cheese. So
silence children.
They were scaring me. I was super young and I was on my brother's PC and he heard them like freaking out and he was coming over. I'm like, I don't want them to cheese. Just cheese.
Just
I didn't know what to do. Just cheese them. It's fine. It's all good. I mean, the Goth family itself is kind of like sketch, so I think them dying in some superior timeline has happened before. They're just a
I
sketchy
think
family.
their story is just super cool.
It is. I agree.
Was it Sims
They're
2
just
that had
sketch.
all the lore for them, or was that? I think it was Sims 2. Yeah, no,
Yes.
Bella just straight
Sims
up didn't
2.
exist in Sims 3.
Sims 2.
Or was it
Sims
Sims
3, yeah.
Yeah, because
Okay, well, no, Sims 2, the whole storyline was that she went to the Caliente, right? Yeah, the Caliente place. And she was hanging out with, like, them and Don Lothario. And then that was the last time that she was seen. And, like, the twins don't know what, like, they say that they didn't know where she went. And the last person to talk to her was Dawn. So,
yeah.
Which is also weird because in Sims 2, right, you start off with Cassandra, her kid, being engaged to Dawn, which would mean that Cassandra's mom was hooking up with her husband, her, like, fiance.
Yes, yeah, yes, that was a thing.
So, like, it was a little bit of a messy timeline. It was like, interesting.
Yeah.
Sims 2 was great. Sims 3 I could never play because the performance issues. It would just lag the entire time. So I was like, okay. Sims 4 I played for a bit, but then I really wanted to get the Get Famous creator pack or whatever, but I didn't have enough money, and then out of frustration I just like didn't play anymore. I was like, no, they can't be famous. Wow. I was planning to get it, and I built this whole sim and her personality and storyline and experience around it, because my brother was gonna get it, right, for me, because he was like, oh yeah, I can get it for you as a present, and then he didn't, and I was like, well, I don't have money. He's like, okay, and then I'd spent weeks getting this character all built up, and I was like, well, you're kind of not fun anymore. Like, you're just not. She wasn't cool. Like, her whole point was that she grew up getting ready to be a star, and then I moved her into this apartment that I spent hours working on to make it look all nice, as, like, she was getting into acting, and then it just, yeah, so I gave up. I was like,
I just realized I'm gonna need so much more wood, but it's okay.
I forgot, like, you should have taken count of how many stairs and stuff that you used in Creative, and then you would have had the numbers. Yeah,
but that's effort.
But your build, no matter what, looks really cool. I like it.
Oh, I think, yeah.
It's really nice. I don't think I could build that. Usually when I'm trying to, like, keep my horse and stuff from moving, I build a pit into the ground, but then I always build it too deep, and then I have to try and get them out, and then they usually suffocate in the blocks.
No.
Yeah, I'm not good at Minecraft. I play Minecraft, but, like, I can't have pets. Like even horses, I just end up killing them. So,
hang on, I need to see my dimensions. I'm gonna have to restart my server probably, but that's okay. I just need to see what my dimensions were. Woo!
Your dimensions.
Okay, so it goes...
This stream makes me feel like I have friends. Aw.
I'm so glad.
Yeah. Okay, I mean, I literally saw you building, and I was bored, right? And I was like, well, Ever's building. I'm gonna go compliment Ever. And then I called you, and I was like, well, we're just gonna talk.
This is so sweet. Okay, it's 5 high. High 5.
I somehow knew you were gonna say that, but I was like, no, she won't go there. It just won't happen. And then you did.
Yeah.
Always playing the unexpected card, Ever.
Yes, yeah. Gotta keep always you on your toes.
Unpredicted. Gotta keep me on my toes. Always tiptoeing around, doing a little tap dance.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get so much more wood. Time to harvest trees.
What kind of wood is it? Like spruce?
Yeah, it's spruce. I could also probably go steal from Zariah. That's something I could probably do.
Thief! We love thieving. 100 thieves? Anyone?
I raise a queen.
She is. She's amazing. They're all so cool.
well, and then I ran
I
out of
aspire
time.
to be that cool.
Oh no! So you didn't get to submit it? No!
Yeah.
No.
Dang it. I probably would have done good on it too. I was like 3 questions away.
Dang, that's so unfortunate.
I know.
I sorry.
Hashtag
I was
ban
studying for
math.
too
Get
long.
it on Twitter. Literally ban
math.
math. What do you need numbers for? Just draw pictures.
Oh
You're trying
my
to count how
gosh.
many boats? Just draw, like, boats.
Just draw boats.
Just draw the boats, man. I don't understand why you gotta be all, like, Pythagorean theorem. Like, why is he theorizing? It's math. He should know the facts. He shouldn't be just making up theories. We got game theory for that, bro. Like,
We got game theory for that, bro.
I love MatPat. MatPat is, like, I aspire to be as cool as MatPat, but I don't think it's, like, physically capable.
He is very cool. Oh, that's right, I was stealing.
The fact that you enter through, I've never seen you use a door to, like, that house. You enter through the window. Is there
Yeah.
even a door?
There is, here, I'll take the door out. It's
You just climb
inconvenient,
through the
but
window.
I'll take it out. Yeah, I prefer the window escape. Also, I hate the way
Burglar.
I hate the way iron golems look when they're damaged. They genuinely make me scared. A damaged iron golem genuinely scares me. They freak me out.
They're freaky anyways, even when they're not, like, aggroed on you, they'll just walk by and they're, like, 20 feet tall, and I'm like, bro, just shrink. Why you gotta be all up in my face? Like,
I just realized we have a whole bunch of scaffolding I could be using right now. I'm gonna go use scaffolding.
Scaffold. I think one of my most, like, liked tweets ever was every time Jack Manifold tweets, I always comment just like, okay, say he's talking about bread, right? I just comment back Jack Breadifold. That's just kind of what I do. I just change his last name. And I think, like, my most liked tweet was me saying, like, Jack Scaffold. Like, it's just funny. It's not funny to, like, anyone else. I tell them about it, but every time he tweets, I just comment back, and I'm just like, Jack Tweetafold, and it's funnier than it should be.
The man, the myth, the legend, Jack Scaffold.
Scaffold. See, it's just good. Like, you can't, like, Jack Manifold is great. I'll never be as funny as Jack Manifold. I will be cooler because I have hair. But, like, I do have that on Jack Manifold.
Jack Manifold is very cool. Thank you so much for the sub, by the way, Squid. I really appreciate it.
Sub to Ever. Give her money. She would like to buy a Lamborghini, and she can only do that if you give her literally hundreds of dollars. Please do so. Lamborghini for the win. Please, please. We need a nice rose gold Lambo with a flip phone holder.
No,
Jack
I
Manifold
don't.
tattooed right on the side of it.
Oh my
you know?
gosh!
Like, come on. That's the dream.
The Jack Manicar.
The Jack Manicar. The Jack Manicar. Bro, Jack Manifold is just, he's everywhere, man. I literally, I was talking to my mom the other day. The Lamborghini. Well, no, I was talking to my mom the other day, and she was on Facebook, and she was scrolling by, and she's in, like, those 40-year-old mom, like, live, love, laugh groups, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's scrolling through, and there's a Jack Manifold meme, and it's about, like, flowers, and she's like, oh, that was a good meme, and I'm like, she's like, what? I'm like, nothing, and she's like, I'm just laughing at the meme, and she's like, the one with the funny guy? And I was like,
he is a funny guy. That's what he would say.
He
Someone would say, the one with the funny guy. He goes, yes, I am a funny guy.
he is the funny guy.
Jack Manifold, the funny guy. That is
Jack Mana funny. Jack Mana humor. Jack Mana laugh. It's so good.
Jack Mana laugh.
Jack Mana. It's so stupid, but it's so good. And that's why I was like, I was talking to my brother about it too, because I was explaining to him. He didn't know what the Dream SMP was. So I'm explaining to him, and then the second I said Schlatt, it clicked in because like Schlatt's like his kind of gang of YouTubers he watches, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking to him, I'm like, yeah, so these are all the members. This is like Tommy, this is Tubbo, this is Jack Manifold, and he's like, what kind of name is that? And I'm like, that's his
I think
actual
it's a cool name.
It is, and he's like, Jack Manifold? What is he, like, paper? And I was like, can we not? I was like, you dare slay Jack Manifold's name in this household? How dare you?
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good. Jack Manny sad. Jack Manny happy. Jack Manny Twitch Prime. Twitch Prime to everybody. Jack Manny Twitch Prime.
Oh my gosh. I'm leaving.
No. It's your stream. You can just hang up on me.
No, I'm leaving my own stream right now. Goodbye, everyone.
Oh,
So Haley, I
bye.
can just leave my stuff. Like, as long as it's
I'm
all
reading your
off the floor,
chat.
it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
You're older than Jack Manifold. Jack
Okay.
Youngfold.
Bro, I can't get over that stuff either. I am older than almost every freaking content creator, and like, not all of them. like the ones in their 20s, I'm not. But all the, like, I'm older than Jack. I found out the other day that I am essentially the exact same age as Nikki, and that blew my mind because...
Really?
I thought she was older than me, and no, she is literally 21. She's 21 days older than me. We were born the same month.
That's actually insane. My birthday's in July, and like I don't think anybody like cool from their birthdays are in July. They're all like, I don't know. I feel like, okay, me not knowing any of their birthdays, I feel like Tubbo's birthday is like in April. He seems like an April kid. It just feels right. Is his birthday in April? Am I getting this wrong?
No, it's like December something.
Okay, well, they give the same vibe, alright? December birthdays and April birthdays, I'm like, okay, interesting. Because, like, at school, right, if it was your birthday, on the announcements every day, they'd be like, oh yeah, and a happy birthday to, like, blah, 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 right? But then us summer birthday kids, we didn't get to because it's summer break. You never got a happy birthday over the announcements at school. Big sad.
See, I was always jealous of the summer kid birthdays because when I was younger, all I wanted to do was have a pool party, but I was born in November, so it was always too cold for a pool party.
Oh, really?
Yes.
We never had, like, a pool. We did have, like, we had, like, a wheelbarrow that we would just, like, fill up and then, like, run around and dump it on each other. That was the thing that happened. Because, we just dump it on everybody. Like, if you were having a picnic, that was just a thing that happened on, like, Canada Day. You just, yeah.
Sounds
But,
like
yeah.
a good time, bro.
Wait, how old is Wilbur then? If
Wilbur is like
Jack
23,
is
24.
18, right?
He is. Yeah, my chat's just freaking out over Jack being 18, which when I found out also surprised me because I too thought he was like 23, 24. And then, okay, actually no, to be fair, when I first met him, I thought he was like the same age as like Tubbo and Tommy. And then I like
that's
actually
what I thought.
then I like actually got to know him and I was like, oh, this kid's probably like 23, 24. And then I found out he's literally 18 and I just I feel so old. I feel past my
You're
prime.
not old. What do you mean? That's like literally okay. When Wilbur one of Wilbur's past streams, right? He was talking about how he's like retired or like not in the sense he just feels like he's done everything he do. And isn't he like 24? Like 20? Like what?
Yeah.
I don't know. It just he's like, oh yeah, I'm so old, and it's like you're not. You know who's old? My brother's old. Okay, I can say that because he called me a punk the other day, and I was like, well, get a walker.
Get a walker. I feel old, Daisy. I feel old.
You're not old. I
Thank you
haven't
for the
told
raid.
I'll tell you my age in private. I haven't told my age to the internet yet. Because nobody
totally
believes
fine.
me when I tell them either because yeah, but I'll tell you. It's great. Point being, yeah, no, I thought Jack was like the same age as okay, because I originally thought that Tubbo was the youngest, right? But then it turns out that he's older than Tommy. But I thought Jack Manifold was in between, like, Tubbo and Tommy's ages. And then after that, they're like, oh yeah, he's 18. I'm like, okay. But then I heard some people thinking that he was like a 29-year-old dad, and I was like, Jack Manadad? I don't think so. Sorry. But, like, I don't see that. I love Jack. Jack, if you ever see this, please don't hate me. You're awesome. You're slightly bald, but I think it's really nice. I can't picture you with hair. But, like,
I can't either.
Jack Manadad. I just don't see it.
Yeah, no, it's just, sorry, I literally have a one-track mind, and if I think about anything else, I forget everything I was gonna say. But, no, okay. So the way I was introduced to basically, like, all of this, like, Dream SMP and MCYT and stuff like that again, was the Dream SMP. My sister was watching it, and she was like, hey, you should watch this. And I went, no. But, I eventually did start watching it.
Yeah.
And the way I started was I just watched all of Tommy's, like, videos, because he used to do, like, actual videos of Dream SMP. He kind of stopped doing that a while ago, but he was doing that for a time. So I watched all of his, like, videos and stuff. So I wasn't really watching the live streams or anything, and I was only really watching his perspective. I wasn't, like, watching anyone else's. And so when they first introduced Jack, Tommy was like, hey, you should let my friend Jack onto the server kind of thing. Like, that's what it kind of, like, was like. It was like, like, Jack was, like, Tubbo and Tommy's friend. So I was like, oh.
Thunder 1408 for the win.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, this is probably another, like, teenager kind of kid. So I thought he was young. And then I, like, actually met, like, got to know, like, Jack. Like I actually watched his stuff or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, this kid's probably, like, 20-something. And then I looked up his age, like a month or so ago, as I tend to, like, I'll just sporadically look up someone's age, and then I'll spam text my sister freaking out about them being younger than me, because I always think they're older. I thought Rambu for the longest time was a full-on adult, and then I found out he was a teenager, and I lost my mind. I was like, are you kidding me? Because freaking Tubbo and Tommy, like, still have, like, kid voices in my ears.
Yeah.
And Rambu does not. Like, out of, like, the three of them, he has, like, the most mature voice, usually. Unless he's getting, like, really giddy and feral. But,
feral voice is different tone.
Yeah, normally he, like, has, like, a much more, like, deeper, mature voice. So I thought, I straight up was like, oh my gosh, I'm glad, like, Tubbo has, like, his own, like, will, like, to Tommy's, like, will, Tubbo is Rambu, and then, like, someone was like, no, he's younger than Tubbo, and I went, what? I was so
The
confused.
age timeline is all warped.
Hey, for this checkout form, I can do the checkout form, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Have you not seen the photo of
future
him with hair?
semester,
There's a photo.
right?
What do you mean?
Because I'm
There's a
coming
photo of him with hair. I mean, he has like
What?
short
Coming
hair
next
now, I
semester, so that's
guess,
why
but I would still count him as bald. He's Jackman and bald, and I love it. But like,
Man of bald.
see, I have this thing where I'm really lucky with the internet, and what I mean by that is like, okay, out of everybody on the Dream SMP, like the person that I've watched the longest is Quackity. I watched him since he was at 2K on YouTube. Okay, before he did his face reveal. All right, like before we knew what Quackity's like little face looked like, I watched him, and then when SMP Live started, it started coming up in my recommended because it was like associated with Quackity stuff, and that's how I found Wilbur and everybody. And when SMP Earth came out, it had Quackity and Wilbur, and then Tommy joined, and it was like, at first I was like, oh, Tommy, because I don't think my sense of age is right, because Quackity at that point he didn't really talk about his age that much, and I thought that like him and Tommy were the same age, and then they weren't, and I was like, oh, okay. But like, yeah, no, I watched Tommy before the Dream SMP, which is weird because like I remember watching all the old videos,
Hey,
and that's where like I discovered
hey.
Tubbo and everybody.
Do I need to label any food in the
But
fridge?
like, yeah, I
no,
don't know. I'm an
'cause I'll
OG.
just say it's
I
all
just get
mine.
really lucky.
Okay.
Same as
Cool.
Ranboo. I watched him
And again,
before
I don't
like
need I mean, I'll probably
I
clear.
don't even know.
clear
I
some
think
stuff
it
out,
was
but I can just leave
maybe
my
it was
bathroom
way
and-
before Dream SMP. It was when Tubbo blocked him on Twitter. And like that was like a big thing. And I remember that because like one of my other content creator friends talked to Rambo, and I was like looking at his Twitter account, and then I watched Tubbo stream and he blocked him, and I was like, okay. But like,
Why did he block him? Cause see, this is the thing. I'm a lot more invested in it now than I was towards the beginning and stuff. And I joined like halfway through. Like I think I joined right before Wilbur blew up L'Manberg for the first time. Kind of thing or
really?
whatever.
So you missed all of like the OG.
Yeah, no, I am
Ever.
definitely like I'm not an OG. Like I'll never claim to be because I'm not. But so yeah, and like when Rambu showed up, I was like, who are you? Like I didn't know who he was or anything or like how he came to fame or anything like that. So why did Tubbo block him?
Basically, okay, first of all, to put it all in perspective, you know how Rambu had like the most subscribers? He was like the top of Twitch, right, for a subathon?
Yes.
It was so shocking because he only started streaming in September of 2020. So he was like a very small streamer at that point. And for a while, I think he just had kept replying to Tubbo's tweets with just like not insults of like, you smell funny. And then people kept bringing it up in Tubbo's chat, and Tubbo was like, we're checking this out, and went to his Twitter and was like, Rambu, I'm blocking you for crimes against the Tubbo channel, and blocked him. And then Rambu was like, oh, please unblock me, Tubbo, and that tweet kind of blew up, and then they were like slowly friends. And then right after L'Manberg blew up, I think is when him and Puffy and everybody got added.
Yeah,
You
they
missed
did
OG
all get.
L'Manberg. I watched the election live, and it was sketch, man. It was intense.
I definitely did not watch the election live, but I did see it eventually. But yeah.
I mean, watching it afterwards, it still has the same effect. It was just like, I don't know. It was weird.
That's
but it
so
was
rude.
Wait, what? What did you do? What happened?
That creeper blew up my barn.
Haley, would I
Oh,
put,
see, I have delay, so I
the
just
date
saw
for
it.
tomorrow?
What?
Or I am checking out today.
I'm checking
on
your
the
chat.
Mm-hmm.
The date.
I know
and
they're
initials.
married and have a
Mhm.
son. Yeah, I really liked. I think if I had to, see, okay,
I adore
I'm tied
Michael.
between-
I would die for Michael.
See,
oh my gosh.
I've been out of the loop a little bit, so I know of Michael. I've seen Michael a couple times through Tommy streams, but I've not been like fully in the whole Rambu Tubbo platonic thing. However, I think I have the most channel points for Tubbo,
Hey,
because
Haley,
for a
what is
while
this
there,
one?
my entire friend group was like, you and Tubbo, same personality. It creeps me out. So then I was like watching Tubbo, and I was like, I don't know. And then during that, I just got like 100k points or something stupid. So, but I mean, yeah, I think them platonically is great. Rambu's great, Tubbo's great. So like that, their friendship is. I love Tommy too though, and I feel bad when he does like the whole like the jealous in it stuff, and I'm like, no, Tommy,
Yeah.
it's great.
It is great. I love it. What is this one doing here? Who are you?
See, your barn's looking good. You're like, no, I don't like it. I'm Ever, and I build amazing builds.
I don't. I don't know how to build, bro. This is a one-off. This will probably never happen again.
I think it's awesome.
Mother trucker.
Delta fish. me and Rambo are literally the same person. It scares me. Well, the only difference is blonde. Do you need a Tubbo to your Rambo? Because I'm supposedly a Tubbo and I'm blonde. Ha ha. I'm like Tubbo's Minecraft character.
Okay,
which
that was
means-
one question I
yeah.
had. Why is his Minecraft character blonde?
I think I remember him talking about it. I think he got it from like it was like the Skindex website, and he didn't know how to change it at the time or like edit the skin, and he really liked the shirt. I think that's what it was. And then it just became his thing, and now it looks weird if he were to change it.
It's like Jack
So I'm just
Manifold's. Like it's just a skin he found on Skindex forever ago, but it's the thing he's had his entire
It's his
content
thing.
career.
Jack Man of Minecraft is so good. I love Jack Manny, content creator. Okay, he is so great. Isn't it his skin from like some? Yeah, it probably is from South Park. I don't really remember. I never saw like. I think my brothers were into South Park, but I never really. Cause again, like my brothers were way older than me, so a lot of the stuff that they watched, I couldn't watch, right?
Mhm.
But I've heard that he really likes South Park.
Oh,
That's
he
the only thing
definitely
that I'm not
does.
caught up on the Tubbo thing. But yeah, according to like the whole friend group, I was like the Tubbo of our friends, and I never saw it, so I don't know.
Voodoo. I know I wanted to watch South Park at one point in my life, but I definitely was never allowed to. And now I just don't care for it. Like, it's definitely not my kind of humor, so I'm fine not watching
I just haven't seen it. I just know, like, the cartoon things, because, like, my brother used to have posters, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. But, yeah. I may have to give it a try. I may have to give it a Tubbo try.
Who are your comfort streamers?
My comfort streamers?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think like because I don't really have like a specific comfort streamer. Like it depends on what mood I'm in. Even when I'm super sad and feel like not even moving, literally if I sit down and watch old Tommy VODs of him screaming, that's really good. But then I also will sit down and watch like Nikki videos and stuff, or like Nikki old ones of when she was in Germany, or like, and those are also good. So I'd have to say like maybe, I don't know. I used to watch more Tommy stuff when I was sad, but I only watch him when I'm like, happy. So probably Tubbo and Nikki. Sometimes Will, but like, I don't watch Will as much as I watch everybody else.
I definitely watch a lot of Wilbur. Wilbur and Rambu are probably my favorites.
Rambu's pretty good. So is Will. Will's just, there's nothing not to like about Will. Like I can't find one thing that I'm like, no, I'm just like, you're cool. Everything about you is cool. It's slightly unfair. Please transfer some of your cool.
And like it's like the I started so I've had a guitar forever, but I just don't play very often because I tend to get busy and I just don't. But I want to play music so bad, and since I got into the Dream SMP and watching Wilbur a lot and stuff, I've been playing my guitar and stuff more, and like I want to like do music and things like that again. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, I like his stuff a lot. He inspires
his stuff is really
me.
good. Same though. Like okay, for like a long time, right? My mom was trying to get me to learn piano, and I still don't like it. It annoys me. I have really small little baby hands that can't spread across all like the, and it annoys me. And like, then when I watched Wilbur on SMP Live, every once in a while to end his stream, he'd play a song, and I was like, he's on guitar. That's pretty neat. But like, I never got into it until he like put out Jubilee Line, and like, something about Jubilee. The whole like Your City Gave Me Asthma album is like, there's not a bad song. There's not a bad note on the entire album. And I was like, I want to try that. And then I taught myself Jubilee Line like in a month, and then I just gave up on guitar because I was like, I've achieved what I need to achieve. So I was like, that's it. That's all I need.
So it says no trash, so we
I'm
have
gonna
to
look
take
at
out
your
all the trash
chat.
before we leave.
And yeah, some people have gone out of their way to make sure that. Yeah, I don't know. I think Tubbo's like character and storyline is like so intense and so like story packed that people just don't care. You know what I mean? Like he's just so cool that people are like, any hair color, it's Tubbo.
Yeah.
Whenever I try to talk to my friends about MCYTs, they call me a sim. Aw.
That's lame.
That is. I don't really talk to my like IRL friends about, like, a lot of them are not into they didn't, to put it in perspective, my friend Maddie, I asked her, she was talking about like interests, and I was like, yeah, like, she was like, what are your interests? And I was like, we've been friends for like a long time and you've never like fully asked. And she was like, yeah, I'm just wondering. I'm like, well, I like Twitch streaming. And she thought Twitch was a guy. And I was like, no, it's not. And then I tried to show her Tommy, and she just kept yelling at me, saying that, okay, she was like, you say words the same as him. And I was like, but I'm not British. And she's like, no, like this annoying kid, like you sound like him. And I was like, oh, thanks.
What the frick?
Because I can't say, okay, when I was growing up, right, because we didn't have internet, me being the techie little nerd whiz kid, I figured out that I could download YouTube videos on the school Wi-Fi, put them on a USB, and bring them home to watch, right? But that's all I'd watch for years. And because all the people that I'd watch every day for years was literally exclusively Dan TDM and British, like, I say batteries, I say garbage pail, and if I try to say them normally, I sound like Jack Manifold trying to do an American impression, and I hate it. So, yeah. It's just, it's in my brain now. But, yeah, I feel that whole thing of talking to your IRLs about it, because, yeah, that was the thing they brought away with. It was like, batteries, just like you do. And I'm like, yeah. Great. I wish I could read. I can read, but it takes me a second, and I'm like, brain work. We're not simps. We're all queer and neurodivergent, and we all decided to hyperfixate on funny Minecraft wars allowed children. True. That is true. But I mean, I rather hyperfixate on them and not like bad. There's a lot of other things that I think people our age could be hyperfixated on that are like not good. But you know what I mean? Like I feel like if we have to be like obsessed or hyperfixate about something, I rather it be people that inspire us and do good and that we support them instead of like really bad things. So like,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's also weird too though, because like I don't know if you heard the Caseytron situation.
Ugh.
Yeah. No, that happened, right? But that weirded me out because I watched her with my brother like for years because my brother was really into World of Warcraft and that was her main stream. So like me being technically, I guess, neurodivergent, and also, you know, I love Dream. I think Dream is a really talented guy. It was very like, it weirded me out because it was like that's somebody that like I watched with my brother, and now they're just directly hating on everybody. So recently with Twitch, I've been like, I love everybody, but I'm also like, at any moment this person can just turn on literally everyone else I like. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, no, it's bad.
I feel bad for like, bro, Dream gets dragged through so much that doesn't even involve him. Like, somebody will have like a slight issue, and then they'll just tag Dream, and I'll be like, man's too busy talking to George to deal with you, okay? Like, sorry, but Goggy's priority number one.
Man does not deserve the heat.
The heat waves.
It's so dumb. I'm like, bro, leave him alone. I know you're jealous of his success, but bro, tone it down.
Bruh. Are you
Your
jelly?
Your stan is showing.
Are you jelly? Are you
jelly?
Are you jelly? That's great. That's so good. Bruh. For the longest time, like, through TikTok and stuff, right? Because I don't really use TikTok that much. I got annoying because all it was like 13-year-old boys, like, trying to choke me, and I was like, dude, go back to playing Fortnite. I hated it. I hated it so much. But, like, I got back into it when I started getting more into, like, watching Wilbur and everybody. And, like, yeah, once, like, the 13-year-old boys trying to choke me cleared out, it got to, like, people were making Tubbo fan edits and all that kind of stuff. And then people would, like, they would tag me in that kind of stuff. And I was like, why? And they're like, have you read Heat Waves? And I was like, I don't know what you mean. And then I just stopped. People kept tagging me in it, and out of spite, because I'm that kind of person, everyone was like, you need to. I was like, no. And they're like, why? And I'm like, because you want me to. I'm not going to read it. I'm not. It's not going to happen. And then I started putting more work into Twitter because I was like, I can't stream from my house. And not making content is killing me mentally. So I'm going to work at making content in any way I can. So I was like, I'm just going to build up some sort of community on Twitter, which is why I'm on Twitter a lot. But like, I was on Twitter and I met Brooke, and she's so sweet. But she DMs me and she's like, hey, I know we just met, right? But if you read Heat Waves, and she was the one person that I just couldn't be like, out of spite, no. She was just so sweet and like, I was like, I'll read it. And then I didn't know what it was about either, right? Like, I knew of George and I knew of Dream, but I didn't know that So you can imagine my rude awakening of, I thought it was like some sort of like thing about like L'Manberg. So I'm going into it with like, Tommy, are we the bad guys? And I'm leaving it with like, sometimes all I think about is you. Like, it was not. I don't.
I've never read Heat Waves myself.
I didn't even finish it. I think I got to like the chapter like 3, if they are chapters, and it was just like, it was just weird at that point, right? Because okay, at that point, some of the people that I've been friends with on Twitter started like blowing up, and they were talking to like other streamers associated with Dream and George, and that made the world feel really small because it's like, I know people that know people that know them, and then to be reading Heat Waves, which is just them. Yeah, I was like, this is bordering on like, eh. So then I just didn't read the rest of it. Oh no, you poor summer child. Bro, I didn't know. I thought it was L'Manberg. Because, like, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Because people, there was, like, quizzes of, like, who would you be,
Let me
like,
know when you're done. Let me know when
who
you're
would you be on the Dream SMP? And I always get Tommy. Every test. Every time, I get Tommy. I've even tried to jinx it, so I get a different result so people don't, like, keep judging me. And I still get Tommy. So I thought it was just going to be about Tommy and L'Manberg. And I was like, okay. And then it wasn't.
It wasn't.
It just wasn't. But yeah, I keep getting Tommy on all those quizzes. I've tried to jinx it. I've picked different answers that I'm like, this isn't a Tommy answer. This is not something that I would pick. And then, you know, I still get Tommy. So.
See, I took that, I do this every time. Anyways, I took that one test where it's, which SBI house are you?
Oh, okay.
And so I took that one, and I took it, like, so many times. Because all I wanted was to be in Wilbur's house, and I couldn't get it every flipping time I got Philza. I guess I'm Philza now.
Can we talk about Philza Minecraft for a second?
I love that
He's
man.
gotta be, like, okay, you know how, like, Tommy has Vicstar, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, like, Tubbo has Captain Sparkles. Like, bro, if I were to ever become big, Philza is my Vicstar, okay? Like, he's so, just everything. Philza is the master of Minecraft. Like, just everything he does, I'm like, Philza Minecraft, how are you so good at this game? It's not fair. Like, he's just an epic gamer.
Yeah, he's cool. It took me forever, because I was just trying to see if I could get different houses at one point. I could not get Tommy for the life of me. It took so long to get Tommy. I was like, what the heck? Like, I was trying to answer it like Tommy, so that I would get the Tommy answers, and it wasn't working. I couldn't get it. I got it eventually, but it took so long, bro.
No, see, I always get Tommy and Tubbo, right? And I see, the only time that I agree with my friends about the whole giving them Tubbo vibes, Terra Swoop Force is the best Minecraft map. the best thing in Minecraft to ever exist. It just is. The music, the graphics, the story, the maps, the everything about it. It's so good. And like some of the questions on one of the tests was like Terra Swoop Force. And I answered like honestly, and I got Tubbo right. And then I was like, how can I jinx this? So I answered all the other questions like I was just trying to be like not Tubbo, and I still got it. And I was like, I can't jinx tests. It's not fair. I don't know how people do it.
Most of the people I had take the test got the House of Technoblade. Which if I
Really?
altered my answers a little bit, I'd get Techno, but no, I kept getting Filza every time.
You have that Filza kind of vibe, and that's a good vibe to have.
Yeah, I mean, I was in a server where I was the server mom, so it's not like the biggest surprise, but I was like, man, I
Why
just
can I
wanted to
see
be in
that?
the House of Wilbur.
The House of Wilbur. Wilbur's cool. They're all equally cool. They're just neat.
Mm-hmm. I just let so many sheep loose. Oh my gosh.
Just an army of sheep. It's great.
Only like 4 of them are still following me. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. Oh, they're not
It's
even following me
fine.
anymore.
Natural selection, okay? Obviously, nature just wanted to hang on to them. Alright?
Obviously.
Obviously, that's just what happened. But, yeah, I can't believe you gave me vibes that you were there from, like, the OG of, like, L'Manberg and stuff. You just have that kind of vibe.
See, I just get really obsessive, and also I genuinely love research so much. Like when I was assigned research papers in school, I loved doing them. So I do a lot of research on things and like catch up on things. I get I get obsessive to a point of it kind of thing or whatever. So I do like read up a lot and catch up on a lot and stuff, and I try I make myself I make sure I'm like super well informed on most things, so I can see. But yeah, no, I joined really late. Like yeah, so like right now I've been watching a lot of MCC, but I've also been trying to watch all of Tommy's old SMP Earth stuff.
Wait, were you not there for the MCCs?
Okay, well, I wasn't there, like, I wasn't part of Dream SMP for MCCs, but I've been watching Shovel for, like, ever. So, I was there for MCCs, but I'm really bad about catching things live. I actually watch a lot of live things now, but back when MCC was happening, I didn't really watch a lot of things live, like, at all. So, I've been watching a lot of, and I've been specifically watching all of, like, Wilbur and Tommy point of views, because I wasn't watching them at the time of MCC.
Yeah.
Like, I think, like, towards the very end of MCC, I was getting into Dream SMP. Like, I feel like the first time I watched an MCC live was, like, it was, like, Dream, and I don't think it was Tubbo. Wait, no, I think, like, Dream was on a team with Shovel and Scott, and I think that's the reason I watched. I was like, okay, this seems interesting.
Yeah, MCC is... it's a gift. It's just a gift.
I love
It's
them.
so good.
So, and then, so I've been watching a lot of, well, I kind of stopped, but I've been trying to watch all of Tommy's SMP Earth, because I know that's kind of, like, what, like, really blew him up.
Do you know the Foot reference? Where he's like, where is Foot? Please tell me.
I think I do. I do remember
like a
seeing
rabbit's
something
foot.
about Foot, and he sold it
Yeah.
to someone for, like, a lot of emeralds, actually, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he basically, his mission was try to scam everybody, and he
Mhm.
sold it to Charlie, and then throughout the server, like, near the end when they were shutting down SMP Earth, he went back to try and retrieve it, and it was still there after those months, and it was, like, the most epic moment of Foot still being alive. It was great. It was so good. It was the stupidest joke, and the fact it lasted that long just made it a classic. It's
Yeah, no,
so good.
I'm trying to watch all of those things, because I like to see, I really like to watch people, like, where they came from kind of thing, especially
Yeah.
because, like, as a Twitch streamer trying to make it, it's, like, inspiring to, like, see, like these people,
Mhm.
like, didn't have that many views not so long ago kind of thing, or whatever, so.
Yeah, like when I got into that thing, right? I didn't really know who Tubbo was, and I really liked Tubbo. So yeah, like I'm in the same boat where recently I've been going back to watch like his point of view of it. And the entire time he's just trying to scam Tommy while Tommy's trying to scam him. So like it makes sense. It's great. It's so good. But I get what you mean about the whole like researching thing. Like I don't know if you saw like Quackity's alt stream from like a month ago, but he was talking with Wilbur and Wilbur just randomly came on and was like talking to him about planes and stuff. And he was saying like you know, he hyperfixates on things and it'll just be a random topic. And it'll be like that for a month and then he'll move on once he's learned about like everything about that topic. And I've not related to Mr. Wilburset more than that moment. I was like, so that is a thing. Like, just get really into something, learn all you can about it, and then just like move on.
Yeah, I do a very similar thing. Like I am never not currently like obsessed with something. Like I'm always like focused on something, and I don't want to use the term hyperfixate because I don't believe I'm neurodivergent as far as I'm aware, so I don't want to like use that term or anything. But I get like super just focused and obsessed with like one specific thing for a really long time, and then once the new thing comes along, because like so right before Dream SMP it was My Hero Academia, but then as soon as I started getting into Dream SMP, like that's all I like do now is I watch people's streams and I catch up on things and yeah, and I honestly I'm like I prefer this obsession to My Hero by a lot, because I don't know, it's really fun just to watch all these different streams and feel like you get to know your streamers and stuff like that, and it makes me feel more a part of like the Twitch community and stuff, like actually actively watching other Twitch streamers now and things. So yeah. I never did watch Minecraft Mondays. Someone asked that. I never actually watched Minecraft Mondays. I only ever watched MCC sometimes. Thank you so much for the sub!
See, I watched Minecraft Mondays because of Quackity, right? Because, like, for the longest time, Quackity and Dan TDM were, like, my number one. So, like, when I talk about, like, if there was a meet and greet, right? I don't think I'd mentally be able to comprehend meeting Quackmeister. No. Phil's in Minecraft is, like, right like tier list of meeting people, right? I want to meet everybody, but like going from like bottom to top, right? Well, equally Tommy and Tubbo, yes, I feel like they both would give good hugs. Wilbur, of course, right? Philza, yeah, but I don't think mentally I could comprehend. No, I don't think I could survive it. I'd see Quacky and be like, okay. Not the fact that, like, in a weird way, it's just, like, I watched him for so long and he's inspired me so much that I'd be like, I wouldn't have the words to say, like, just thank you, you know? I'd just be like, thanks.
Yeah, Quackity's another person that it's like, wow, that kid is, like, literally only a year older than me. Like, this is the thing, is, like, it's like these people, and they're, like, super big on the platform, so they're, like, they literally, like, are just, like, above me in a way, like, just, like, statistically, I guess we could say, like, just going off of numbers. So it feels like they're, like, above me, but in reality, I'm, like, older than half of them, or they're, like, only a year older than me, and it still, like, blows my mind, because I feel like if I were to talk to them, like, right now, like, oh, that's the polar bear. Hi, did you move all the way up here from down there? Oh my gosh, he keeps getting closer every day. Anyways, I feel like if I were, like, literally, like, right now, if I were to hop into a call with Quackity, I would not feel like I was talking to, because, like, my cousin is 20, so she's, like, the exact same age as Quackity. I would not feel like I'm talking to my cousin. I'd feel like I'm talking to, like, some adult, but it's like, literally the same age as me. I'm like, this is dumb. What, I hate it here.
It's just, like, ages are so weird on the internet, right? Because, like, it's, like, okay, when you're in high school, right? It's like, I don't know, everybody's like, you need to act your age, and, like, there's a certain, like, stereotype of what somebody's like at a certain age. And then you get on the internet, and since it's so diverse and open from, like, your small high school community, it's like, you know, like, when I first show people Tubbo, they're like, oh, how old is he? And I'm like, yeah, he's, like, 17. And they're like, what? Like, it's just, like, age gets, like, funky on the internet, because, like, people are just more themselves, I feel like, when it comes to like, their age on the internet and Twitch streaming and stuff. People are like, they don't try to act older than they are, or like if they're Twitch streaming and stuff, they usually are just like themselves. And I think that that's something that's really cool. Because like, yeah. Like, I've thought about telling people my age on the internet, but like, I could get into a whole story about what's been happening to me, so I won't. But, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just like, I don't want to. Yeah, like, I watched the, what is it? It's like the Justa. No, it's not the Justa. It's like the drunk cast with like Minx and Nikki and Rihanna, and I don't think Puffy was on it. But Nikki was talking about what was going on with like people photoshopping her and that kind of stuff, right? And I ended up talking to some of my quote unquote friends about it because they were kind of into the Dream SMP. And they watched more Minx than they did the Dream SMP, so they knew who I was talking. And I was talking about it with them, and they're like, "Well, I don't know. I think she should just block them." And I was like, "But, dude, when you're like a Twitch streamer and there's like millions of people, you can't like they just didn't get it, right?" And that was at a point where I started having a small amount of a community on Twitter, and I wasn't really Twitch streaming. I was just kind of like, my whole thing with Twitter, right, is I can't stream from my house because my internet. I can't make content, so I figure I like, and that upsets me a lot. So then I'm like, well, how else can I kind of do that with what I have? And that was literally just like, okay, I'll just build a community on Twitter because everybody's got Twitter that's like a creator. So I started doing that, and then closing into the time that I was going to be like, I don't know, everybody was putting their age in their bio and was doing all that kind of stuff. And I was like, well, I probably should, but like, I don't know. And then basically, I started uploading selfies a bit more. And basically, I don't, if you know what happened to Nikki, turns out that also happened to me. So, yeah, basically people, I got DMs from my Twitter friends, right? And they were like, hey, I hate to be the person to inform you, but like, yeah, people were photoshopping me on some stuff. And that didn't.
So gross.
Yeah, people, yeah, they did that. So then I was like, well, I don't know if I want to do this. And then for a bit it settled down. And then more recently, I don't know if you were around for this. You might have been. I just started getting literal hundreds of DMs of like guys saying that they were like using my pictures, and yeah.
So gross.
They were like, people were, cause like, right, as a content creator, I don't care if people save my pictures, cause that's, you know what I mean? You're a content creator, usually they're making something with it, and I don't care, right?
Yeah.
But like, I had literal, it probably is in the thousands now, because I kind of just stopped scrolling on my DMs, right? But like, there were just so many guys that were like, yeah, just wondering, you know, you didn't seem like that type of girl, but I thought you were too pretty for me to handle, ha ha ha. And it was like, yeah, dude. So I ended up like deleting a lot of my pictures because I was like, I don't feel good being used, right? And then right after I deleted them, I had people messaging me being like, yeah, like, I don't want to alarm you, but like, I've seen your like Photoshop face come up on this site, and like,
oh, that's so gross. What the frick?
Like, okay, to reiterate, because I don't know if you know what the whole Nikki thing is. Basically, people took pictures of her and photoshopped her onto like other naked women's bodies and uploaded them to different sites and that kind of stuff. And same thing happened to me. So that's when I was like, I don't know, I wasn't feeling too good about being open on the internet with like that kind of stuff anymore, and that's why it took me so long to come back to like posting selfies and like showing my face again, because it for the longest time, right? Or it was that, or it was racial stuff, which was like like I had experienced it before, right? But like it not to that degree. Like it was there was like a conversation that went on like a Twitter thread like a long time ago, and it was just like, yeah, like what's your heritage? And I was like, well, none of it's confirmed because my family, they don't know for sure, because a lot of my family has like passed away, right? But my family was theorizing and saying that like, okay, my dad's side looks like we're Mexican, and my mom's side is indigenous, right? And so I know that there's both white on both sides, and I didn't think much of it because we were just saying. And after I took down all the pictures and stuff, my so-called friends brought that up and were like retweeting it and stuff. And then the amount of people that came into my DMs, like, I don't even want to get into it, but stuff that you don't think people would say, like beyond basic racism. So like after all of that happened, when it came down to like my age or even my province in like Canada, I was like, I just don't want to share, because like I didn't know how they could use that against me, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
so that's kind of my whole thing of just like not sharing my age, because it's like, I don't know. And it's been weird because I've been streaming with some of my IRL friends, right? Because I'll go to their houses and they'll be like, you can use my Wi-Fi to Twitch stream, and I'll be really thankful. But like, them knowing me IRL, right? They'll be close to it, and then they'll like almost say my age or something. And then I've had to have that conversation of like, yeah, we can't really do that. Because like I don't really care if people know my actual name, which is Meredith, which I hate, and that's why my username is Daisy, because I hate my actual name. But like that kind of stuff is fine. It's just like for a while, that's why I'm still leery on like showing my face and stuff, because it's dude, like until you have screenshots of like you on another person's body being sent to you, it's a very, I don't know. It's a feeling that's not describable.
Imagine that. I wouldn't. I would never want that to happen to me. Which, if I get big, I'm sure it probably will. But no, like I would hate that.
Well, I hope not. Like it's, like I'm doing a bit better now. But like, yeah, no, for the longest time. So then I was just like, well, I'm not gonna share my age. I won't share my province, because like I don't know what anybody would have to hate about it, but like they obviously figured out something else to hate about. So for a while there, I didn't understand why like Ron Boo was like a faceless streamer, and then I was like, oh, that makes sense. Like maybe I should have gone that route for a bit, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like I don't stream enough to be worried about it, because I physically can't, right? But yeah, it's, I don't know, the internet's weird sometimes, and that was definitely weird. So like when I was talking to people on the Twitter before, and we were talking about like selfie days, creator like you know how there's like selfie day and all that, and I stopped doing those, and then they like in a group chat added me a group chat and were like, yeah, we're making Daisy Twit whether you like it or not. I was like, do I have to participate? Like, no. I was like, okay. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Cause like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
No, yeah, that is very cringe.
Sorry to bring down the mood.
No, you're good. It's important to talk about things like that. Why is your door like that? Are you talking about the window I keep going through? Because it is not a door. I'm just too lazy to use it.
I'm not the only one that's like, why are you doing that? There's a door, and you just go through the window.
Because it's on the other side of the house, and I'm in the backyard right now.
You just need a back door.
Depresso Espresso, if you're still here, I apologize. Said, I'm new, what do you do in your streams? I just play games and chill out most of the time. I play a lot of different games. I've obviously been doing a lot of Minecraft recently. I've just been really enjoying playing Minecraft a lot, too. But I do play a lot of different other games. But it's usually just, you know, just here, chilling, having a good time, vibing. That is what most of my streams are like. This is like the epitome of like my chill streams, which happen like at least like 3 times a week.
You're a vibe.
Thank you.
You're
okay, all I have left are the chickens, and then once I get the chickens over, I'll probably end stream because I've been live for like almost 3 hours now. Which I don't even realize. I go live and I don't, like, I literally just lose track of time.
Well, it's because it gets really fun too. When you really get into it, it's like, I don't know. I just end up like not looking at the time, and then it'll be like, oh right, because like the way that I used to stream is at my friend's house, and we'd use the data on her phone, and she'd get an hour free data. So like, there's been times when I've gone way over, and I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
like,
it's really funny because it's like I'll watch streams. And it's like, they'll be live for like about an hour or so. And I'm like, okay, that was a good stream. And then I'll watch like other streams like Rambu, who's like live for like 4 to 5 hours. And I'm like, boy, you've been live all day. What the heck? And then I go and stream. And then I start stream. And then I look at the time. And I'm like, oh, it's been 3 hours. It feels like it's been like 1.
It just gets really like, I don't know. I think my whole thing of like when Twitch streamers and stuff come on and they're like, yeah, why do you do this? Like, what's your main goal, right? Like, I as much as I'm glad that people, like, they do it to inspire other people, and I wish that my stuff would inspire people. My whole thing is just, like, to have an escape for people, because growing up, that was my escape. That was my, like, time away from what I wanted to get away from. So if I can make some sort of environment or community where they feel like they can literally escape and get away and get into somewhere that's they're comfortable and can be themselves, that's kind of my whole thing. And getting into that is like, it's easy to lose track of time.
Yeah. Hello, may I ask for your pronouns? She, her.
She.
I'm gonna have to make like an FAQ in the panels. You
gotta do that when you're blowing up as a Twitch streamer.
Yeah, I have she, her in my bio, but people don't normally read that, which is okay, it's fine. But I should make an FAQ because I get asked my pronouns like 5 times a stream. The amount of times I've said she, her is like incredible.
It's great.
Hello, chickadees. Honestly, like, okay, I'm taking one more trip back to the pen. If you don't follow me, you're dead. I'm sorry.
Kind of sound like Technoblade there for a second.
I love Technoblade. Blood for the Blood God.
I like Technoblade as a creator. As a character in the Dream SMP, me always coming up as Tommy, my reflex is like literally what Tommy has done on literally the choices that Tommy has made on the Dream SMP are the choices that I would make on the Dream SMP. Except for when the one time where he's like, the discs were worth more than you ever were. That hurt. I stood up for Tommy in so much. But that line, I can't defend. I can't do that. I can't. You can't do that to Tubbo. Like, but yeah, no. As a character, Technoblade, I don't know.
That's so interesting. I am a huge techno apologist.
Really?
Yes. For a long time, all I wanted was to join the Dream SMP just so that I could be friends with Techno and not betray him. Like, that's all I wanted to do. I just wanted but I wanted Techno to have someone who wouldn't betray him. I'm a huge techno apologist. My cousin was looking at TikToks just earlier today, and the whole "I'm a person" line came up, and I started, not actually, but I was like crying in the car. I was like, no, I hate it here. You're making me sad. Stop.
I don't know. I thought about it too. I was like, or somebody on my Twitter asked, they were like, if you got added to the Dream SP right now, what would you do with, like, the lore? I'm like, I feel like my whole character thing would be like, first of all, I join, get to know everybody, right? But then, like, as a storyline, pursue, because if I were to join, my character would be after L'Manberg blowing up. Like, going through the rubble and finding, like, maybe, like, Tommy or Wilbur's old L'Man coat, like, down in the rubble, and then, like, trying to figure out the history and getting influenced by, like, just being, like, completely blank to it and trying to hear everybody's point of view of, like, what happened and who is Wilbur and who's Ghostbur and stuff. But I still think I would definitely not... Techno would be the one person I'm like... Oh.
See, I'm the opposite, where I'd be like, oh, I'd join the Syndicate. I would 100%.
What?
That's
no,
what I would do.
Not. Ever, Renee, ever, my beloved.
I would join the Syndicate. I wouldn't, because all my favorite people are in the Syndicate. It's got Philza, Techno, Ramu, and Nikki, and I'm like, bro, sign me up.
Bro, I mean, it does have some cool people, but also, dude.
I also just still really stand by the whole I would team up with Techno. That would be my goal.
That would be your goal.
I'm a Techno apologist as I kill pigs.
Yeah, that sounds great. You're just killing Techno. You're killing Michael. Michael's relative. That was Michael's relative. You're just putting it out there.
I'm very.
I feel like. Or sorry, you go.
No, it's fine. I'm very similar to Rambu, where if I were to join, I would very much be pick people over sides, because that's just how I am in real life too. Like so I would very much have very similar moral beliefs to Rambu. It would just be people over sides. But I would still join the Syndicate.
You'll always forget about Skippy. I'm not forgetting about them. I genuinely didn't, like, okay, I knew of Skeppy before the Dream SMP. I didn't know of Bad Boy Halo. But I think they're both really cool. They're just like, I'm not a big fan of the egg, man. I'm gonna be completely honest.
I'm not either.
I'm not vibing with it. And, you know, as a Tommy apologist, the fact that he's immune, I was like, thank God, you don't need another thing on your plate there, kid. Like, we've already, like, died in prison, and, like, you don't need to be infected by the egg. But then the fact that Tubbo just cried unstoppingly every time he was near the egg made it okay. It made it funny.
It was so funny.
It was so good.
See, okay, so, like, I don't dislike the egg as in, like, lore-wise. I'm cool with the egg and stuff. Like, I like the story of it and things. I just, as a character, like, I wouldn't want anything to do with the egg or anything like that.
Yeah, no, I don't think I would either. I think if I were to get added and that was, like, I think my whole thing would be, like, just a blank slate. So, like, I find the code, right? And then I ask other people. I'm like, tell me who this is about. Tell me about L'Manberg. What was it like? And then from them, if they want to have like I just picture out of like who I actually believe, who I trust, how does the story make sense, right? And like, I still think that even if I was to be influenced by the egg, I would not like it. I don't think I would give in to the egg. Egg seems sus.
Egg is sus.
Egg is something, that's for sure. Like, ugh, egg. It's just everywhere, man, and I'm always afraid that the next time I log on, Quackity's gonna be overtaken by it. Or, like, Tommy just won't be immune anymore, and I'm like, please, egg, show mercy.
No more egg.
No more egg.
I would be for making him an omelet. That was
pro
omelet
that I thought you were going for.
I'm pro omelet.
You're pro omelet.
I am.
I am also pro omelet. Yeah, I'm pro omelet.
Oh, absolutely with cheese. I am obsessed with cheese, bro. It's bad. I'm so obsessed with cheese. I don't know what happened, what changed, but as of the last few months, I am cheese obsessed. I put cheese on a lot of things.
Hi, my name is Everlyn May, and I am a cheese addict.
I am a cheese addict.
Do you just add it to stuff that normally doesn't have cheese?
Not things that normally don't have cheese, but if it can have cheese, it will have cheese if I'm eating it. I found out about cheese ramen. I haven't tried it yet, but I've heard it's really freaking good. And I don't like ramen, but I'm so down to try cheese ramen.
You know Velveeta cheese slices?
Okay, I don't like those.
No, okay, but they were tweeting some banger tweets, and I said banger tweets, bestie, and they liked it.
I saw
like,
that.
Yeah, and then I retweeted. I was like, Velveeta cheese, will you be my bestie? And instead of replying, you know what those mother truckers do? They like it. They're just playing with me. That's not an answer. I asked you to be my bestie, and you just kind of liked the tweet. Like, so now I'm just like, cheese isn't my bestie. Cheese is just playing with my heart. That's all that's going on here. I asked cheese to be my bestie, and what do I get in return? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I get a like on the tweet. No bestie. No denial of being besties. Nothing. Just a like on the tweet. They're just playing with me. Playing with my heart.
Get dono Walt.
No. Freaking Velveeta. They're mean. Chili or chicken ramen is best with cheese, beef, and shrimp. Not so much. Chili ramen?
I've never had chili ramen. I don't really eat ramen that often. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I've had shrimp. I think I have chicken, and I've had beef. I've never heard of chili ramen.
I've had chicken, I've had beef, but I think my favorite is just vegetable ramen. It's got a good taste to it. Mm-hmm. I wish cheese would be my bestie. Same though. Same. I mean, hey, you got a better shot than me because, like, they just shunned me. They were just like, yeah, we see your request and we choose to ignore you. Like, you know what I would have given for, like, Velveeta to tweet back to me, no, we will not be your friend, I'm not your friend, with, like, the Ludwig thing. That would have been acceptable too. But no, they just liked my tweet and left my heart broken into pieces, as usual, as cheese does.
I love Crumb. She tweeted, like, hey, bestie, and then retweeted that with the Ludwig face.
I am not your friend.
Yeah.
I sent that to my brother because I was looking for my phone charger. And he doesn't live with us, right? Mm-hmm. And he lives, like, 40 minutes away. And he came out to visit, and then my phone charger went missing. And I knew he took it. So I just sent him the I am not your friend. He's like, what? I was like, phone charger. He didn't say anything, so then I just spam texted him the I am not your friend until he calls me. So I was like, I'm not your friend. You can't take that from me.
Yeah, when I found out that, and I meant to, like, talk about this way earlier, but when I found out Nihachu was, like, the same age as me, it was, like, really crazy because, like, I've kind of, like, made it my, like, streamer goal thing or whatever, because, like, obviously, I want to blow up. That's what I want to do. Because I want to do this for a living and stuff. But, like, my goal would be to, like, one day, like, stream with Nihachu and, like, be friends with Nihachu. Because I think she's super, super, super cool. And, like, I just...
She is.
And the thing is, she's just, like, kindness incarnate. Like, the reason why it's, like, specifically Nihachu is because I feel like if I was to, like, talk to anyone in this community, I feel like Nikki would be the one I could talk to and actually feel comfortable around and, like, feel, like, welcomed and stuff or whatever. Because she's just so sweet all the time. Like... Yeah, so I'd want to, like, stream and talk with her. But I thought she was, like, older than me and stuff. And then I found out she's literally my age. And I'm like, bro, what the frick?
I get that. She is really cool. I think if anybody if there was, like, an opportunity to stream with, Tubbo. I feel like me and him would get along so well. Our humor is the same. His content is just great. Humor is great.
No, yeah, like in in actuality, I think my like end goal would be would probably be Rambu. Like I think he's like my favorite. Yeah, Rambu and Wilbur probably would be like my top, and like Tommy and stuff or whatever, cool. But I say Nihachu because I feel like that one would, like, I feel like I could, like, that could maybe happen one day. It's like my, like...
It's all gonna happen.
It's
Dude,
like my semi-realistic, not realistic goal.
It's gonna happen. So, mark my words. Mark it today, which is now, well, at least it is for me. Is it? We're in April, right?
We are.
April 9th.
It is
April
Tommy's
9th,
birthday.
2021. Aw, he's aging.
He's aging.
Aging.
I would really love to talk to Snifferish one day. Like, I really just want to, like, say hi. Like,
She did raid you.
She
You
did.
could thank her for raiding you.
I want to. I tweeted, but I don't think she saw the tweet or anything. But I would, yeah.
I could tweet at her. The Daisy Tree fandom would come at her. All, like, 10 of us. Yep.
All 10 of us.
All 10. Not even 10. Probably, like, 3. But, yeah.
No, yeah, I'd like to talk to Snifferish. I think it'd be really cool to, like, one day, like, I just imagine, like, one day I go live and the message is learning to build with Snifferish, or Snifferish is teaching me how to build kind of thing. That would be fun.
Bro, that would be awesome. I'd vouch for you. I'd reshare that tweet.
Yeah. I just want to thank her, because, yeah, it's just super cool and stuff, so. She's been here once.
She rated you.
She showed up in my chat once. She said, "Oh, I have VIP here," and I think that was the only thing she said.
Really?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, it was super
cool. I gave I was very selective because, like, a bunch of, like, my friends I wanted to give VIP, and I had 2 extra ones. I'm like, I'm gonna pick 2 Dream SMP people, and it was whoever was live. So it just turned out to be Wilbur and Tubbo. So if they ever come into my chat, they're just. And then I felt bad because I was like, let's hypothetically say someday Wilbur and Tommy come in. Tommy's gonna be so pissed he's not VIP. It's something I think about a lot. He's just gonna be so angry.
Okay, I am gonna end stream now. So thank you everyone who came and watched. It was a lot of fun, super chill. I had a good time. I actually built a barn and it doesn't look bad, so I'm really proud of that. I'm very excited about my barn. But yeah, so we're gonna raid my friend Squid. So make sure to go show him some love and say hi and all that good stuff. And yeah, make sure to participate in the raid because you get channel points for it and all that fun things. So yeah.
And you can be rich and buy a Lamborghini.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful night and I'll see y'all later. Bye guys!
Bye.
I hit stop streaming.